for your own outcome. Okay, you make your own decisions before you make any trades. Can you guys agree to that? If you guys agree to that, type of chat A, right? Which means you guys will take responsibility. All right, cool. Okay, so how can you get the best of this weekend? Now, in order for me to make sure you get the best of this weekend, I will need you guys to do three things. The first thing I'll need you to do is this. I need you to engage with me in the chat. Tomorrow, when Desmond conduct this training, I also need you to engage with him in this chat, because the problem we have right now is this. The problem we have is this is not an offline workshop. In an offline workshop, I can look at your faces. And when I look at your faces, I roughly know whether you understand or you don't understand. Okay. But right now, because everything is online, this is my biggest challenge, because I may go on and on and on. And if you don't understand, it's going to be a waste of time for you and I. So I will need you guys to engage with me on the chat. Can you guys agree to that? If you guys agree to that, type of chat 1. Okay. The next thing I need you guys to do is, I want to make sure, right, I can at least understand whether I can at least watch your facial expression to see if if you understand or not. Okay. So can you guys all do me a favor? Can all of you please help me to use a computer to attend this training, firstly? Okay. Because I'm going to give you some tools. I'm going to walk through certain tools with you. You can ask me questions. I will straight do live demo with you. Okay. And then the next thing is, I need you to open your webcam. Please open your webcam so that I can look at your faces to see if you understand or not. And when you open your webcam, right, can you do me a favor? I see some of you, right? Your faces are cats and cows. When I look at the cats and cows, right, I also don't know whether you understand or not, right? So I know it's very cute, right? Neatly back, yeah. But please, can you remove the avatar, okay? Because I feel like I'm actually talking to zoo, talking to animals, right? Because I'm looking at cows, I'm looking at cats, I'm looking at some avatars, okay? Please help me to turn on your camera so that I can look at you, all of you guys, right? Jong Lik Teh, yeah? Very cute cow. Needly, very cute cat. But I need to see your faces lah. Okay? Yeah, good. So thank you so much, Kok Leong. Kok Leong was the first one to turn your camera. Ang is still driving, very dangerous. Okay, Paul Kong on your camera, very good. Okay, Chong, Adeline, Jim Lai, Xiu Guang, Kwek Min Wong, Lim Ziyong. Wow, you got your baby to start learning about crypto. Start young, very good. Okay, yeah, Lawrence, Linus, okay, Katayu, June or Sandeep. Hi. All right, Pei Ling. Okay, good. Corina, Eugene, Kwai Fong. Okay, so please help me to turn on your camera. I'm actually looking at everyone right now. Right now there's around 330 of you guys. I'm turning on the screen. Okay, yeah. All right, and the next thing is this. The next thing is, I know this is going to be a 5 hours training, but what I will do is this. Every hour plus, I will do a break. I'll do a break depending on how fast or how slow I'm going. I'll do a break to make sure that you guys can have your toilet break. You can answer your WhatsApp, your phone calls, you can go and do your stuff. Okay. But during the training, can all of you agree to be fully present and participate? Don't do anything else. Don't reply WhatsApp while you're listening. Because my biggest worry is this. My biggest worry is if you miss a single step, you make a mistake, you will lose money. Okay? So please be fully present and participate. I will make sure I'll give you guys a break every 1 hour plus. Okay? Can you guys agree to that? If you guys agree to that, type on a chat 3. Okay? Will this be recorded? I don't see a recording right now. Okay? Got to check with my team, right? You got to check with my team. Okay. So what I'm going to do next is this. Now, before I continue training, right, can all of you to do me a favor? Can you all help me to go to Discord and write something and say, hey guys, Trend Investing Masterclass has started. Jonathan has prepared our game plan for me. Faster, come in now, faster. Help me go to Discord, okay? Because I do think that we must have more than 500 people in this room. Right now it's only 330, okay? I know this is the first time we are doing English because our English community in Future Trends is still relatively small. But help me, do me a favor. Motivate the rest, remind the rest, okay, to ask them to come into Discord. Okay, do me a favor, guys. Okay, cool. Okay, now I will share with you something that happened earlier this year. In January this year, I actually did a report. And January this year, I actually did a report where I told Future Trends members, I said, guys, I want to share with you guys my game plan for the year. And these are my top 10 predictions. Now, just to check with you guys, how many of you here, you have attended Trend Investing Masterclass before, right? If yes, type on the chat, how many times have you attended before? If this is your first time, type on the chat 0. Okay. If you guys have attended before, type on the chat. Okay, how many times you have attended before? Wow, I see Katayu 3 times. Kat Ong 2 times. Alexandra 3 times. Very good. Okay. Dorothy 2nd time. Catherine 2nd time. Okay. Well, Jie Hao in Taiwan, right? 2nd time. Susie 3rd time. Very good. Okay, I see a lot of you guys who have attended many times. Some of you guys are your first time. Okay. Now, how many of you here, you were in Future Trends before January? Okay, or you joined January or before? If yes, can you type or chat me? If you have joined Future Trends after January, type on the chat no. Okay, so I see most of you know. So what actually happened is, in January this year, I actually did a top 10 predictions for Future Trends members. I think I told them this is what I think will happen this year. I did a prediction. And because I noticed that most of you say no, right? I'd like to run through these top 10 predictions with you guys for you guys to see. And then later on, let's see if some of these predictions have came true. Sounds good? If that's good for you, type on chat yes. Okay. If that's good for you, type on the chat yes. Okay. Now let me pull the screen down. Okay. Cool. Okay. So earlier this year, right, in January, I actually did top 10 predictions for the year. And these are my 10 predictions. Now, and as I predict, I will show you these predictions, right? I want you to observe, has it already happened? Okay. So I shared about my DCA board because I've been dollar cost averaging since May last year, right? I've been buying this was me buying, let me see, right? I've been buying every week. Yeah, I've been buying every week since last year, May. And a lot of Future Trends members have profited as well. Now, one of my prediction earlier this year, January, was this. Bitcoin is trading, it will trade above 100,000. Okay, my prediction for Bitcoin will be around 100,000. At the point of time, I still remember when I did this prediction, Bitcoin was around 30 over 1,000. Okay, and when I said I do think that it will hit 100,000, many people say, huh? How is it possible? From 16,000 to 32,000 already double already. If go 100,000, you probably need to triple. But hey, right now Bitcoin have not hit 100,000 yet. But how many of you notice the possibilities of Bitcoin hitting 100,000 is quite high? How many agree with that? If you agree with that, type on chat 1. Okay. If you agree with that, type on chat 1. Okay. I also predicted that the Bitcoin ETF will be approved. Now you guys know that the Bitcoin ETF has been approved, right? So this has already came true. Okay. Prediction 3. I predict that the spot Ethereum ETF will also be approved. This one, not yet. We will closely watch May because right now in SEC, we are still noticing that there's a lot of uncertainty with the Ethereum ETF. And next one I actually predicted is real world assets. Okay, how many of you before Future Trends, you have never heard of this word real world assets? Okay, if you have never heard of it before, type a chat me. Okay. Okay. Now I will let you guys know, right? January itself, we already talked about real world assets. We believe that in 2024, one of the categories to take note of is real world assets. Can you guys help me type on the chat? What are some of the real world asset tokens? Okay. If you want to profit from real world assets, what are the real world assets tokens? Okay. Ondo, good. So some of you guys have probably made 5 times on Ondo. Okay. Render is not a real world asset. Pendle is a real assets. Pendle has made us around 3 times as well. Okay. So I want to let you guys know, right? When we did this prediction, Ondo was not listed yet. And that was the reason why the moment Ondo was listed, we bought. Okay, so because we were looking forward to real world assets. Prediction number 5 was I actually predict that Ethereum revenue will more than double to 5B. At this point of time, we are not seeing it yet. I would say this is still 50-50. Okay, last year, there was this thing called Ordinal, BRC20. How many of you know of this category in crypto called Ordinal or BRC20? If you guys heard about it before, type on chat me. Okay. If you know what is it about, type on chat me. If you don't know, type on chat no. Okay. So what happened last year, end of last year, there were some coins. Example, you look at this coin called ORDI, ORD. Okay. So all these are what we call the BRC20 tokens. And what happened was someone actually created a layer 2 on blockchain. And they say that let's not use Ethereum, let's use Bitcoin's blockchain to create NFTs. And some of these NFTs were flying like crazy. Okay. At the point of time, we were seeing that a lot of people were buying all these Bitcoin ordinals. But I actually predicted that. I said, this thing is not sustainable. It will go through a pump and dump. Okay. By March, we actually saw that the ordinals weren't coming back anymore. Okay. I think by February, it actually dumped. So I predicted in January, by February, it actually dumped. Okay. So this has already happened. Okay. And why I say so is because I believe that this is not a real use case. I'm not optimistic about it. Okay. So sometimes you also notice that in Future Trends Discord, some of you ask me some questions. You ask me about some coins. I actually will tell you that I'm not optimistic. I will tell you that I don't know, because in crypto, there's a lot of categories to look at, and I only focus on few categories. Okay. My prediction number 7 is I said world-class artists will start to launch their NFTs to connect with fans. I said, imagine what if Taylor Swift also launched her NFT. This haven't happened yet, but we did see a world-class artist launching NFT this year. How many of you know that in Thai, I don't know if he's a Taiwanese or Hongki lah. How many of you know that there's the celebrity called Stephen Chow, right? Like the king of comedy in Asia, right? The Chinese market. If you guys know, type of chat SC, right? Stephen Chow. He actually launched his NFT, and I kind of predict that more and more artists will go into this market. Okay. I actually predicted that the Ethereum blockchain will drive transaction costs down, and then Ethereum will be attractive again. So this has already happened. How many of you know that there's this thing called Denkun upgrade? Okay. If you know, type on chat yes. Okay, which means Ethereum went through an upgrade, and now the cost on Ethereum is lower, especially for layer 2 blockchains on Ethereum, like ARB, Optimism, right? You can see Optimism, ARB, Polygon base, right? So all of them will become more and more attractive. And then I said more than 100 million will be staked in prediction markets. This is where I actually predict that this year, one of the markets to look into is called GamblingFi. Okay, GamblingFi. Okay, this has not happened yet. To be very honest, has not happened yet. So I'm also closely monitoring. And then I actually predicted January this year, I said soon banks and financial advisors will be selling cryptocurrency funds. Okay. When I said this, a lot of people are laughing. They say it won't happen because crypto is so unregulated. It won't happen. Now, how many of you know this? You know that right now, banks and financial advisors are already starting to promote crypto funds. Okay, if you know that, type of chat 10, right? If you know that, type of chat 10. Okay, so if you notice one thing, this whole prediction that I've actually created in January this year, do you think is quite accurate? Yes or no? Okay, do you think it has been quite accurate? Yes or no? Okay, and right now, right now it's only April, you know. Right now it's only April. A lot of things have already came through. Now, how many of you would like to have this report? If you'd like to have this report so that you can refer from time to time, type on the chat, please. Right? If you'd like to have this report, type on chat, please. Okay. I want you guys to go to Discord. You go to Discord. You go to Spot English. Okay. Go to Spot English and look for this date. The date is 12th of January. 12th of January. Okay. Just go there, go and download it. Okay. Get access to it. And you can then end of this year to look back at this report and see how many of them actually came true. Okay. Of course, I have to let you know, these are predictions. These are based on my analysis. Some of them may not come true. Okay. But what we want is majority for them to come true. All right. Okay. So at Future Trends, our methodology is this. Okay. Cannot find. Yo He Teo say cannot find. Anyone able to find it? If you guys are able to find it, can you guys at least let me know? Right? Can, right? Yeah, just go to 12th January. You can straight download the report. Yeah, you can use the search function. No issues. Okay? So I will share with you. If you notice one thing, how many of you agree? So far since joining Future Trends, a lot of our analysis, our market analysis, a lot of our predictions have been quite accurate. I won't say 100% accurate lah. Okay, because I'm only human. I'm only an investor and trader just like you. But how have you noticed that so far it has been quite spot on? For example, mid of last year, I was warning our members that, hey guys, we are going to go into a pre-halving correction. Okay. And then after that, palm came down. I made a mistake. Slightly 2 weeks ago later, I actually said, I think the pre-halving correction over already. Okay. But then few days later, I said, guys, I'm sorry. I think the pre-halving correction is still happening. Okay, be careful. Then after that, what happened was, I then told you guys, at the point of time, Bitcoin 60 plus 70,000. I said, I think, right, we're going to move to 59,000 Bitcoin. Okay. And then just 2 weeks ago, when Iran-Israel war, I was telling you guys, I think it's time to DCA. Okay, I think it's cheap enough. It's not the cheapest, but it's cheap enough. It's already attractive valuation for me, so I'm starting to DCA. How many of you have been observing that we have been quite spot on in terms of our game plan so far? If you agree with that, type of chat, yes. Okay. If you agree with that, type of chat, yes. Okay. And this is these 2 months alone, right? Since mid of March. If you notice, since like May last year, we were saying, guys, start DCA. November last year, we said all in Ethereum, right? Start to go all in. And then those guys who actually joined us in November last year summit, from November until March this year, in fact, some of them have doubled or tripled their portfolio. For me, I only grew by 50%, okay? Because my portfolio is more conservative, okay? Some of them actually grew by double or triple because some of them go and whack the dog with hat lah, go and whack bong lah, okay? They went to the whole meme coins Pepe lah, right? And some of them actually double and triple. For me, it was around 50%. But how many of you feel that actually 50% return? Because many members I know, they just copy and paste my portfolio and they make around 50% in around from November until March is around 5 months lah. How many agree 50% 5 months? Total wallet size is considered not bad, right? If you think that it's not bad, type of chat, good. Yeah. And I want you guys to remember this. We have not even gone into the parabolic mode of the bull run. We are only at phase 1. We are now at phase 2. And later on, I will also explain to you what I mean by phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and how I look into the market. Okay. And why I also will share with you why have we been so accurate so far? Is because at Future Trends, we have 3 ways to analyze the market. Okay. The first way is we use what I call macro analysis. Macro analysis involves looking into GDP data. That's why that day when, just few days ago, the GDP came down 1.6, I told you guys, oh my God, this is bad news. Market gonna tank. Turn on DCA. If you have not turned on DCA, turn on DCA. Market is gonna tank. Okay, because when market tank, we have our strategy. When market go bull, we have a different strategy. Okay, so all these are called macro analysis. I analyze inflation data, I analyze GDP, I analyze interest rate. Sometimes I also analyze unemployment rate. If the market, more and more people are unemployed, I'm actually happy as an investor. Okay, I know it sounds very bad because you're saying, hey, why Jonathan, when people no jobs, you're so happy? Because as an investor, if more and more people no jobs, means the US economy goes down, the chances of them increasing interest rate will be lower. The chances of them reducing interest rate will be higher, and that's good for crypto. So all these are called macro analysis. Okay. How many of you before future trends, you didn't know that all these news like GDP, interest rate, inflation actually affects crypto? And to you, is actually very new. If this is new to you, type on chat new. Okay. If this is new to you, type on chat new. Okay. So these are called macro analysis. Now, the next thing that we actually analyze are called fundamental analysis. And fundamental analysis means this. Fundamental analysis means when I study a crypto project, I do not only look at charts, I look at fundamentals, because charts can only give you 33% max of the total story. For example, guys, I want you guys to notice one thing, right? Just few days ago, how many of you know that this week is a crazy week for stock market? If you guys are stock market investors, right? If you know that this week has been crazy, okay, let me know what your thoughts. Why? This week, Meta earnings went up, stock price came down. Tesla earnings went down, stock price went up. Okay, totally don't make sense one. Okay, am I right? If you guys agree with that, type of check yes, right? Doesn't make sense one. Usually earnings go up, stock price goes up, right? But why this week, right? Meta earnings goes up, stock price come down. Okay, Tesla stock price go up, but earnings went down. Don't make sense, right? Okay, but you notice both of them, what they said was this. Meta actually said, guys, we make good money, but we're gonna reinvest a lot of our money into two things, AI and metaverse. When he said AI, everyone said yes. When he said metaverse, everyone said, oh my God, let's get out of Meta right now. Okay, Meta price stock crash, palm. Okay, Tesla also said, although we're losing money, we're not making as much, but we're gonna invest a lot of money into where? AI. Okay, now my question is this. Both of them want to invest in AI. Which company will do well? Okay, both of them need GPU. Which company will do well? Okay, anyone knows? Arweave, not yet. Right, Arweave is not at the level. Yes, Meta use Arweave. Just to let you guys know, Meta actually uses Arweave. Okay, but then for GPU, they actually use NVIDIA. Okay, they use NVIDIA. Okay, so from there we can go and study. For example, how much is NVIDIA sales? How many people are purchasing more and more NVIDIA GPUs? All these are called fundamental analysis. Does it make any sense to you? If it makes sense to you, type or check yes. Okay, so the same thing for crypto. Crypto, most of these projects, they only belong to two categories. Either they are currencies or they are tokens. If they are tokens, all these are actually companies. If they are tokens, all these are actually softwares. For example, how do you value Ethereum? Ethereum is a software. Okay, Ethereum is a software just like what we have in our iOS. If I want to give you a simplified version, Ethereum is a software like, for example, how many of you know that if you want to create an app, you need to use iOS to create your app. You need to use Play Store. You need to use all this App Store, right? Ethereum is just like an App Store. Solana is the Play Store. Solana is the cheap version of Ethereum. It's cheaper, faster, quicker, right? So what we can do is we can analyze how many people, how many project developers are creating softwares on this Ethereum or Solana blockchain. We can check out how many users are using this software. And all these are called fundamental analysis. Are all these analysis important? Yes or no? Okay, to study all these data, is it important? Right? Absolutely yes. So I will also be sharing with you today how I actually use fundamental analysis, how I do macro analysis. Okay, and then tomorrow, Desmond will be sharing with you more about technical analysis. He will be sharing with you about different charts. He will share with you about studying supply and demand, right? He will share with you more about how do you use change of character, how do you use break of structure. He will share with you more about smart money concepts. Okay. Now, how many of you have attended trainings on investments before or crypto investing before, where the guru, okay, will tell you this. The guru will say, you don't need to look at anything. You just look at charts. Charts will tell you everything. How many of you have heard of this before? If you have heard of this before, type on chat, yes. Okay. If you have heard of this before type of chat yes. And I will let you guys know it's very, very dangerous. If you only look at charts, in my opinion, okay, it's like driving a car where you have options of 3 mirror. You have the front mirror, you have the rear view mirror, you have the side mirror, but you only decided to choose one mirror to look at when you drive. Okay, if you only choose one mirror out of 3, front mirror, rear view mirror, and side mirror, if you only choose one, okay, what are your chances of getting to your destination? High or low? Okay, what are your chances of getting to your destination? High or low? Very, very low. What are your chances of getting into accident? High or low? What are your chances of getting into accident? Okay, extremely high, right? And that's the reason why most crypto investors and traders lose money in the market. In fact, 90% of investors and traders lose money in the market. How many of you agree with this saying, right? If you agree with that, I will chat A, right? The reason is simply because maybe all this while, what you have learned, okay, it works, but it's only 30% of the market. Okay, it's only 30% of the entire big picture. My goal is to share with you how we look at the entire 100%. Okay, are you guys learning something so far? If you guys are learning something so far, type on chat FT, right? Okay, and this is our methodology in future trends. We combine macro analysis, we combine fundamental analysis, and we combine technical analysis. Now, let me ask you guys a very, very important question. Among all these 3, which one do you think is the most important? Okay, if there's 40%, 30%, 30%, which one is 40%? Can you type on chat? MA, FA, or TA? Okay, MA, macro analysis, FA, fundamental analysis, or TA, technical analysis. Okay, in my point of view, technical analysis, 30%. Fundamental analysis, 30%. 40% is still macro analysis. I will look at macro analysis first, then I look at fundamental, then I look at technical. Okay, and let me share with you why. Because if there's a very, very good project, okay, very good crypto project, or very good stock, okay, because let me use tech stock for example. Tech stock or crypto project, both of them are doing very, very well. But suddenly, okay, suddenly, I want you to imagine, Israel land a bomb in Iran. The next day, Iran bomb back Israel. What do you think is going to happen to this stock, tech stock, and this cryptocurrency that is doing well? Market will go up or down. Okay. No matter how good it is, the market will be fearful, everything will crash. Does it make sense to you? Okay, are you guys learning something so far? If you are learning something so far, although I only spoke for half an hour, right? You are already starting to see something different already. Type on chat, yes. Okay, so I want to let you guys know, okay, at the end of the day, all these are very important. But if suddenly there's a geopolitical issue, suddenly US say recession, everyone fearful, faster sell crypto first, hold cash, everything, all your FATA, all cannot use, right? So end of the day, macro is 40%, fundamental is 30%, technical is 30%. Okay, but again, this is my opinion. I have not learned from anyone about this, but this is through my 2 bull runs. Third bull, now is my 3rd bull run already, but this is for my 3 bull runs experience on how I observe the market. Okay, so I will let you guys know this is my opinion. This is what I've been observing. Okay, now, at this point of time, if you guys know, the entire market is going through what I call a pre-halving correction. We just went through pre-halving correction. Right now, we are going through a post-halving retracement, which means halving just over, but market is still down. Okay, but I will let you guys know, right? I'm actually still very, very bullish about crypto this year. Okay, and I will share with you why. Okay, first of all, now if you guys have pen and paper, please take notes. Okay, first of all, why am I still very bullish? Number one, macroeconomics. Macroeconomics shows that at this point of time, interest rate is very, very high. Okay, GDP now down. Supposedly, the interest rate is supposed to start reducing from June onwards. And if you attended my last trend investing masterclass, okay, you guys will remember this. I told you guys, interest rate most likely to reduce from June onwards. If you guys remember that, can you type my chat yes? Okay. If you guys remember that, type my chat yes. Okay. But at this point of time, I will let you guys know the interest rate reduction might be delayed because inflation just went up. Okay, which means I do think that the bull run will be delayed. Okay, now bull run will be delayed. Is it good or bad? Okay, good or bad? Type my chat, G or B. Okay, in my opinion, it will be delayed. Okay, if you say good, right, chances are because you are not fully invested yet. You know there's cash still coming in. You know that this is your accumulation period. Correct? If you say bad, chances are you already fully invested. You know more money already. So every day you look at the price come down, right? You get scared, right? In fact, you will say, "Ayya, how I wish, right? I kept more bullets to wait for this crash." Okay, so I will let you guys know in my opinion, right? This macro side is very good. Okay, inflation high, GDP down. All this will delay the bull run. It means what? For me also, is more accumulation time. Is the longer accumulation period. So in my opinion, it's good. Okay. To be very honest, I'm actually most fully invested already. It's only recently only. I saw the market came down. Cannot tahan. I go and convert more dirham into USDT. Okay, because most of my money is not ringgit. Okay, most of my money is actually in dirham and Sing dollar. So I actually converted more money into USDT. It's because I saw that, hey, it's going to be a longer accumulation period. Good. But this means what? Okay, buy more. Okay, buy the dip. Okay, second reason is because of Bitcoin halving. If you look historically, every time after halving, what happens? Okay, Bitcoin goes up. After halving, what happens? Bitcoin goes up. After halving, what happens? Bitcoin goes up. This time is the fourth halving. Will it happen again? What do you think? Okay, what do you think are the chances of Bitcoin going up? Okay, I can't say it's 100%, but historically, this is the fourth halving, but historically, we have 100% track record of Bitcoin going up after halving. So, in your opinion, what are the chances of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market going up after this? High or low? Okay, you decide. Okay, type out chat, high or low. Okay, again, there's no 100% in life, right? The only 200% in life is tax and death, right? For this, I can say the chances are actually very high. Okay, it looks high. If the Bitcoin price and crypto price doesn't go up after this halving, I want you to know it's a history in the making, right? This has never happened before. Okay, Bitcoin chart, you can notice this. This was actually November last year. I actually told our members, guys, right now crypto is here. Means what? It's cheap. It's fire sale. Buy. That's why in December, I actually went all into Ethereum already. I still remember that day itself, I actually bought around 10 Ethereums. Okay. That day itself, I actually bought 10 Ethereums because that was how confident I was. Okay. But although you haven't gone in, but I will let you guys know, Ethereum from 4,000, I bought in December last year, 2,000, went up to around 4,000. Now it's around 3,000. Okay, you are still getting a fairly good price. Okay, it's still not bad. Okay, and if you look into Bitcoin halving, every time halving, what happens? Pump, crash. Every time halving, pump, then crash. This time, we are somewhere here. Okay, now I will share with you reason number 3. Reason number 3 is because, now remember I said this year, the bull run is very different from the last 2 previous bull run. Okay, and it's because of reason number 3. In the past, 10 years ago, I still remember I went into crypto around 2016, not 10 years ago, 8 years ago. Okay, the guy who introduced me to Bitcoin was a nerd. Okay, he used to work in Dell. He used to handle hardware in Dell. He went to Bitcoin mining. He went to Bitcoin mining in 2012. And then 2017, he retired. Okay, as an employee back then, his income was never more than 5 figures. But I remember 2017, okay, 2017, he bought a property in Desa Park City, cash. Okay, with his profits from cryptocurrency, from Bitcoin. Okay, back then, most of the multi-millionaires in crypto, we call them the big money, most of them were nerds or underground people. What do I mean by underground people? Those people who sell drugs, those people who do prostitution, those people who sell weapons. Why? Because they transact in Bitcoin. Okay, how many of you know that? Long time ago, there's only two categories of people in Bitcoin. Either you are nerd or you are actually underground business, right? Right? Or I call underworld business. I can't call it underworld. Underworld means die already, right? Underground, correct? Yeah, the dark web, yeah. Okay. How many of you actually know that? If you know that, type of chat yes. Okay. Yeah, Travis say yes. Back then, 10 years ago, if you want to buy weapons, buy guns, all these use Bitcoin. Okay. But then later on, the more educated people came into the market, like who? People like myself. Okay. I understand programming, but I am not a programmer anymore, right? I studied programming, but I'm not a programmer, right? I understand business, I understand finance, right? I understand computer science. People explained to me, I understood, I went in, okay? And then later on, you notice that the richer people started coming in. But right now, who is in crypto? For the first time in history, we have what I call institutional investors, okay? Companies are buying. Right now, you are looking at companies like MicroStrategy, Tesla, BlackRock, Fidelity, all of them buying what? Bitcoin, okay? Tesla had to sell Bitcoin 2 years ago because Elon Musk was pressured by his board of directors. Because how many of you know around 2 years ago, Elon Musk actually bought a lot of Bitcoin? Okay, if you know, type of chat yes. Okay, but then less than a year later, he was forced to sell. Not because he wanted to sell, he was forced to sell because his board of directors pressure him. Say, your car business not doing very well, right? You go and do this Twitter thing, and then now you also want to do Bitcoin. What do you want to do, right? And then he was pressured to sell. Okay, but he didn't sell all. He sold 90%. He still got around 10%, and the money has grown. Okay, so now he's actually going back to his board of directors. Say, I told you, right? Back then I told you buy Bitcoin. You don't buy. Force me to sell. Stupid. Yeah. Okay. So now this is actually happening in the market. And now, not only all these US companies are coming in, how many of you know in 3 days' time, the Chinese are coming in? If you guys know that, type on chat, CN, right? Or HK, Hong Kong, right? Okay. I want to let you guys know, Hong Kong has approved Bitcoin ETF and Ethereum ETF. To me, this is good news. Why? Because US is still considering Ethereum ETF, yes or no. Hong Kong say, I do first. Okay, and when Hong Kong do the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF, it means that Chinese institutional investors can now buy through Hong Kong. Okay, because if you guys know, right, China is a country where the president is a control freak. How many of you agree with that? Right, you agree with this statement? The president is what I call a control freak. Okay, how your money flow, I want to know. What your chat on WeChat, I also want to know. Okay. Yeah, if you're talking about him looking like a Winnie the Pooh, he will come and penalize you, right? So Chinese president is what I call control freak. So he don't want the Chinese institution to buy Bitcoin through US. He want them to buy through Hong Kong. Okay, so this is starting when? April 30th. And then I want you guys to know, May 28th. Okay, you guys can take note this date. May 28th. London Stock Exchange is also launching their exchange traded notes. What is ETN? This is my first time ever hearing this thing called ETN, right? I heard of ETF. I've never heard of ETN, right? But now they launched their ETN. I go and study. It's just ETF lah, different word, right? Yeah, it sounds different, but it's actually the same thing. Okay, so with all these institutional investors coming in, is this good news or bad news to crypto? Right? Let me know your thoughts. Is this good news or bad news to crypto? Good or bad? Okay. Now this is even better. This is even better. Why? Because, okay, Morgan Stanley, this is a news from 26th of April, which is just yesterday. Morgan Stanley is now getting his brokers to start promoting the Bitcoin ETF to his customers. Morgan Stanley's brokers is 15,000, right? There are 15,000 brokers. He's getting his, so this company, right? If I can use it, I give you an example. Morgan Stanley is a bit like, if I use Malaysia context, you guys know Public Mutual, right? Public Mutual got a lot of agents. Okay, they're getting their agents to go and sell. In Singapore, you guys know iFAST, right? iFAST got a lot of financial advisors. They're getting their financial advisors to go and sell. Okay, now this, who are they targeting? They are mostly targeting institutional investors. They are targeting also retirees. Okay, now when I saw this news, right, I was actually very excited. Why? Because now, how many of you here, you have bought unit trust before, and your unit trust agent usually will tell you this sales script. If you buy this, you need to keep at least 3 to 5 years. How many of you heard of this sales script before? Okay, you must think long term, right? Their long can be 30 years one, right? Okay. So you notice one thing, these guys are promoting to their investors to think long term, right? Think long term, buy long term. Okay. How many of you, honestly speaking, you get into crypto, okay? Honestly speaking, you know, right? This thing is not long term one. This thing is fast money, right? The bull run will not last forever. The bull run will probably last for 1 year. Once they last for 1 year, we just get out. Okay, we make our money, we make our fast money, then we get out. Okay, how many of you here, you know that? Okay, you know that. If you know that, type a chat yes. Okay. So I want to let you know, right? I'm actually very excited. Why? Because their entry, these guys are going to buy long term. The more Bitcoin price goes up, the more their clients are going to buy. Okay, and this is usually how it works, one. This is how the retail investors think, one. Everything that's going up, they put more money. Am I right? Yes or no? Right? If you experience that before, I'll check yes. Okay? Yeah? When the bull run comes, the price is going to go up. In the past, we only have normal investors who are buying through crypto exchange. In this bull run, when these guys are buying more and more, I will let you know, this is my opinion. Okay? My opinion is their entry is going to be our liquidity. Okay? Their entry is going to be our liquidity, which means when they push the price so high later on, when it becomes a bubble, that's the time for us to get out. Okay, so I do think that this time round, the bubble is gonna be, if there is a bubble in crypto, which will always happen, okay, this bubble is gonna be larger, okay, larger than the last bull run. Okay, reason number four is because S&P right now is all-time high. I know recently S&P came down. Why? Because of the interest rate inflation news. Recently GDP also, S&P came down. But don't forget one thing. This year is what I call the election year. Okay? This year is the election year. How many of you actually follow the US election? If you do follow, type of chat yes. Okay? If you follow, type of chat yes. I will be honest with you, right? I'm a Malaysian, but I don't follow Malaysian politics one. To me, Malaysian politics is stand-up comedy. Okay? There's nothing educated about it. There's nothing smart about it. It's all stand-up comedy. Okay? How many of you agree with that? If you agree with that, I'll check yes. Okay? Singapore politics, I watch your parliament, is too polished that I don't understand what they're talking. Okay? It's too good already. Okay? I don't understand what they're talking. US one, there's at least more entertainment. Who do you want to vote for? You want to vote for someone who is stupid, old, but not crazy? Or you want to vote for someone who is damn smart, but damn crazy? Everything he say, right? You also wonder, like that also can be president, okay? US one, at least there's more, right? Yeah, like us with a pause. Yeah, US one, at least, right? You know, if anything happens, it affects the world, it affects you, right? Okay, Malaysia, you know, no matter who wins, you sure die one, right? Okay, so for me, right, we sure, I follow US politics because of this reason. Okay, and this year is election year. Now, you look at it historically, every time there's an election year, what happens to the stock market? Okay, up or down? Okay, up or down? Usually, okay, when there's election, what happens to stock market? Now, I will let you guys know 83% up. Okay, 83% is up. Okay, now why does this matter? It's because when S&P goes up, it affects Nasdaq. Okay, US stock market S&P goes up, it affects Nasdaq. Nasdaq is tech stocks. When tech stocks goes up, Nasdaq goes up, it affects cryptocurrency. Okay, and then that's where cryptocurrency will be pulled together as well. Okay, so there's always a lagging effect for cryptocurrency. Okay, so why I mention about election year is because if this year S&P index is positive, it's also a good sign for cryptocurrency. If you guys understand so far, time chat you, right? If you guys understand so far, time chat you. Okay. Now, number 6 is because at this point of time when I'm speaking to you guys, Google Trend. Okay, if you go to Google Trend, I just printed this yesterday. People search on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is still very, very low. You look at 2016, people searching for Bitcoin actually shot up. Okay, then what happened? Crypto crash. Pump. 2020, everyone was searching for Bitcoin. Then what happened? Crypto crash. Right now, we are only here. We are only 40% into this bull run. I will let you guys know. The moment the Google Trend goes up, the moment my YouTube views, okay, my YouTube views goes to 100,000, it's time for us to get out. Okay, when there's 100,000 people watching my YouTube, when you see this Google Trend goes up, everyone searching for Bitcoin, everyone searching for cryptocurrency, it's the time for you to get out. Okay, right now, we are still around 40%. Okay, how many of you are glad you are here today? If you are glad you are here today, type a chat yes. Okay. Okay. Number 7, crypto owners are still growing. Okay. Crypto owners are still growing. The number of Bitcoin active addresses are still growing. Ethereum active addresses are still growing. Okay. So all these are actually showing that all these are possible signs of bull run. Okay. Are you guys learning something so far? If you guys are learning something so far, type a chat yes. Okay. If you guys are learning something so far, type on chat yes. Okay. So I promise you guys, every hour I will give you guys a break. So I will go for a break now. Okay. But before I go for a break, I will let you know what I'm going to speak to you guys about the break. After this break, I'm going to talk to you guys about market cycle. And I'll share with you guys, based on this chart, how I predict, how I plan out my game plan into 4 phases of this bull run. Okay. Now, before I go, right, because this is the first time ever we are conducting this trend investing masterclass in English, okay, I would like us to take a group photo together. Okay, can all of you guys do me a favor? Please turn on your screen. I'm gonna get Jane on screen to help us to facilitate this picture taking. All right, all of you guys, okay, get on our screen.
Hello everyone, this is Jane. So get ready, and because there are too many participants in this room, so I will need some time. So you guys need to hold your pose for some seconds, okay? So just a moment. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Please hold your pose, yeah.
Okay, guys, wait. I think this face right is like the university graduation photo, you know. Can we all do a pattern, right? Like all of us are gonna be stronger this bull run. So show me, right, the bull run look, right? Show me the bull run look strong. Okay, now Jade, you can go ahead.
Okay, Ted, just a moment. Please hold your pose, yeah, okay? Okay, one more. Hold on. วันนี้นะคะ
Done?
Yeah, 2 more.
Oh, 2 more. Okay,
page.
Two more. Wait.
Too many page.
Okay.
2 seconds. Okay, can done. Thank you, everyone.
All right, guys, I'm running out of time, so let's do only a 5 minutes break. Can we do that? Yeah. So team, put a 5 minutes timer. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, guys, if you guys are back, do me a favor, please turn on your screen and then we're going to get started. All right, turn on your screen and we're going to get started. Notice that many of you are not really back yet. Okay. Are you guys back? If you guys are ready, please type chat ready. Okay. If you guys are ready, type chat ready. Okay, cool. Okay. Now, I want to share with you what I call this next section. I'll share with you what I call the psychology of market cycle. Now, for the first part of today's training, right? At the beginning, I'm just gonna give you some context first, and then later I'll give you context on strategies first, and then later on I'll be more tactical. Okay, tactical means I'll go into more detail of certain projects. How do I look at projects? How I look at narratives? How I use certain tools. But at the beginning, I just want to give you the overall context first on the strategy. Okay, I give you the whole blueprint first. Sounds good? If you guys are good so far, type chat good. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now if you look at it, right, the market always moves in this cycle. How does it work? The market will always go into what I call a hope situation, where people hope that the market will recover. And then after that, the market will go into what I call optimism stage. Optimism, where everyone is starting to be more optimistic already. They feel that things are getting real. They invest a bit money. But then the market continue to go up. When go up, then they say, hey, now it's time to get fully invested. They whack all in. And then market gonna go up even higher. This is the time where they start showing off to their friends. They say, ayo, you work so hard for what? Okay, be an investor, be a trader, make more money. Okay, and then market will go into a euphoric moment. Euphoric moment means, right, every morning you wake up, right, you don't check WhatsApp. Okay, what do you check? You check your crypto exchange because you probably make more money while you're sleeping. Okay, this is the time when you go to work, your boss call you. You look at him, you say, you know what? I make more money in crypto than you working, right? You start to become more action ready. And then the market will crash, palm. At the point of time, you say, hey, never mind, right? You are still very complacent. And then market continue crashing. When continue crashing, then this is where anxiety kicks in. Anxiety kicks in, you say, hey, never mind. Okay? I know this is just deep, but I will get back up. Then market continue crashing. This is where you start to think, hey, no, don't worry. I buy good companies. I buy good cryptocurrencies. They will come back one. Okay. And then market will crash, panic. Okay. This is the time you say, oh shit. Okay. I lose money already. Time to get out. And then market will go to a capitulation. Capitulation means a lot of people will say, I can't afford to lose more. I just got to get out first because I don't know how long this will last. And then the market will go to anger, where people start to get angry, right? The last round, if you look at the bull run, okay, the last bull run of anger was when Singaporeans started blaming the Singapore government. You told us don't use Binance. You told us to use FTX. How the hell did FTX go bankrupt? Okay. At that point of time is what everyone starts blaming each other, blaming the government. Okay. And then the market continue crashing. At that point of time, you will go into what I call depression mode already. Okay. You will say, lost all this stuff. Why did I go and listen to my friend? Why did I go and listen to that YouTuber? Okay. And then when market goes up, people say, won't come back one. And then market goes into hope again, right? And then this will continue forever, right? No matter which asset class, this is how the market psychology works. 2020 in Malaysia was the glove stock fiesta. How many of you know in 2020, Malaysian glove stocks were performing better than Bitcoin? Okay, if you guys know that, type of that GTG. At the point of time when things were flying up, I still remember, you go pasar and buy veggie, they also ask you to, right, the veggie auntie ask you to buy top glove. You take Grab, the Grab driver asks you, you buy top glove or you buy Hatta Lega? And then market crash, now everyone die. Okay, everything, right? Every asset class is the same. Okay. Even for business, how many of you remember? A few years ago, everywhere you go, everyone doing bubble tea one. The same milk, brown sugar, okay, bubble tea. And then even became a bubble tea bubble, right? How many of you remember this, right? You remember this type of chat BT, right? Bubble tea, okay? So it happens everywhere, whether it's stock market, whether it's cryptocurrency, whether it's business, it happens everywhere. Now, where are we? Okay, if you ask me short-term wise, we are now at capitulation. We are somewhere here. Short-term, the market went through a bubble. Wait, I will let you know, cryptocurrency, short-term wise, it actually went through a bubble. How many of you remember in around March, most people were no longer just buying fundamental cryptocurrencies. Most people were just buying cats and dogs. They feel like, buy all this Ethereum for what? Make 50%. I buy the dog where I had one, I make 5 times. Okay. How many of you remember around March, we actually went into this period of euphoria? If you remember that type of chat 3. Okay. Short-term wise, cryptocurrency actually went through a euphoric moment. Okay. Then everything crash. Now, if you notice, a lot of AI coins, a lot of good fundamental coins actually dropped to around January price. Okay. Right now, we are somewhere here. I will let you know short-term wise, we are at a capitulation moment. A lot of people are scared already. Okay. Especially last 1 month, and I predict the next 1 month, we're still gonna move sideways. Okay. This is going to be a death for newbie investors. Okay. If the whole thing crash, is good, Crash, a lot of people scared, they get out. But the thing is going to move sideways. A lot of people are going to lose hope. Okay. What's going to happen is this. What's going to happen is, why I say if it crash like this, you die, a lot of people die, they get out, it's okay. It's because, right, let me ask you, if a person have to choose death, one is you straight step him, die. Okay. The second way of dying is slowly step until they get tired and then they die. Okay. Which one is worse? First or second? Okay. First, straight away step your heart, die. Okay. Second is slowly step everywhere. Let you pain until you cannot stand already, then you die. Right? Second is worse. Right? Am I right? I will let you know. The second will happen. In my opinion, the second is going to happen. So a lot of newbie investors, they will slowly, they get frustrated, they lose hope, they get out. The moment they get out, market bull run, then they say, oh my God, how I wish I joined Future Trends. Okay. And why I can share this with you is because I've experienced the bear market in crypto many, many times already. Right? I've experienced what I call pre-halving, post-halving market correction twice already. Okay. So played the game before, we realized that the story is always the same, just different actors. The different actors are what? This time round, Israel fight Iran. Same week, Israel fight Hamas. Okay. All this stuff. Okay. Now, at this point of time, I also want to share with you how usually the bull run works. Because how many of you agree, in totality, looking at the big picture, chances are we are still at a bull run. Okay, if you guys agree with that, talk about chat A. Okay, you guys agree with that, talk about chat A. Okay, so now let me talk about long term. Okay, when I say short term, I'm talking about the next 1 month. Okay, but long term wise, the whole chart, I'm talking about years. Okay, next 1 year. Now, usually how the bull run works is this. The bull run works in a way where at the beginning, okay, people feel that, hey, the exhaustion from the bear market still exists. And I want to let you guys know, this was around May last year. May last year, we started to go into what I call a rebirth. May till November last year was what I call a rebirth. At that point of time, the exhaustion of the bear market still exists. At that point of time, there's sparks of new hope. But then very often, when there's a new narrative that appears, everything will die. For example, last year, Render, Fetch, Ocean, all these AI coins were popping up, but people say cannot touch. Crypto cannot touch. Although AI crypto seems like a new hope, but most people don't have to touch. Okay? Your friends and the media still focus on the bear market blow-ups, right? If you remember last year, everyone is still focusing on Luna, FTX, okay? 3 Arrows Capital. All these were all crypto companies that went bankrupt, Celsius. Okay, prices are quietly recovering, but you will barely notice. Okay, you will barely notice because you probably make only maximum 50%. Okay, on certain coins. This is where Bitcoin was pumping from around 16,000 to around 25,000. At the point of time, people still feel that, not so fast. It will come back down. Okay. Only crypto natives who have went through 2 cycles will realize that possibly the bull run have begun. And that's why since May last year, we started doing dollar cost averaging. Okay. Most people are still in disbelief that this is the bull market. In fact, I will let you guys know, May last year when I told you guys, some of our members start DCA now, I also said, I don't know how long this market is going to be. Okay. But I just know that it's attractive valuation. I'm going to start to buy. Okay. Just wondering, right? How many of you here, you actually followed future trends May last year or until November last year? You started buying since last year, May till November, right? Because of future trends. If this is you, type of chat me, right? If this is you, type of chat me. Okay. I know some of you actually followed us. Okay. Yeah, DCA, right? I told you guys DCA. Yeah, slowly. Okay. And then now from November, we started to move into stage 2. Stage 2 of the bull run. Okay. November, I actually shared in Future Trend Summit. I said, guys, the bear market officially ended. I am very sure we are now moving into a bull market. Okay. Now, at this point of time, only people who have went through 2 bull runs will understand that we are already in a bull. Okay. At this point of time, if you are making money in crypto, you tell your friends about it, they still don't believe you. Your best friends who see you changing your lifestyle still haven't texted you on Instagram or WhatsApp yet or on Facebook yet. At this point of time, you will feel very excited, but you feel very anxious. You know why? Every single day, you will look at your portfolio is growing, but you will regret not buying enough. Okay? I saw some of you, Chien, Jiehao, Chloe, Amy, Thor. Am I right? Okay? From November last year until March this year, you will probably feel that, hey, I'm making money, but shit, man, I should have bought more. Am I right? Huh? This is how you feel. At this point of time, life is good. All your crypto friends are happy. Okay? If you don't have friends out there who trade cryptos only in future trends, you'll realize it's quite lonely one. Only this group of people are happy. Okay? Now, I will let you know, I do think that we are still at stage 2. Okay? At this point of time, we are still at stage 2. So I will let you guys know, you're not too late. Okay? If you have not fully invested yet, you're not too late. I do think we are still at stage 2. Okay? Now, what will happen in stage 3? Stage 3 is where I call the thrill. The thrill means every coins you have blown past all-time highs. Okay? Right now, the only coin that has broken all-time high is Bitcoin. Okay? Broke 69K, went up to 73K, came back now around 63K, right? Okay? But only Bitcoin. Ethereum haven't break all-time high. A lot of coins haven't break all-time high. Another coin that broke all-time high is Solana, right? So far, only 2. 2 major coins have broke all-time high. But stage 3 is where all your other coins have broke all-time high. Ethereum will have break 4,008. Okay. Arbitrum, Optimism, near previous all-time high was 20. Right now it's only 6. Okay. 6 to 7. Okay. Once near break more than 20, that means that we have gone into stage 3. In stage 3, every single week, there's a new narrative. There's a new trend coming up. Stage 3, the private market gets crazy. Everyone is just throwing money into cryptocurrency. At stage 3, if you go to all these crypto conferences, everyone is now a VC. Everyone, they introduce themselves as a venture capital. Okay. Every week, you read the news, Coindesk.com, another company just announced that they raised $100 million. Okay. At this point of time, Bloomberg, CNBC, every day talking about crypto. Okay. Suddenly, okay, Fortune 500 companies announce that they are buying crypto. Artists now suddenly become crypto influencers again. Suddenly, Kim Kardashian become the latest crypto influencer. Suddenly, Paris Hilton also come and become crypto influencer. Okay, now this will happen in stage 3. Did this happen in 2021? How many of you know that this actually happened before? If you remember, type on chat yes. Okay, you remember, type on chat yes. Okay, I just wonder if some of you know. Okay, this actually happened before 2021. I will let you know, history will repeat again. Now, stage 3, every morning you wake up, you will be checking your Bybit, BingX, Maxi, or your crypto exchange account. Okay, even you go toilet. Okay, if you're a guy, one hand you holding your weapon, one hand you holding your handphone. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. Okay, this is in stage 3. But stage 4, okay, is going to be crazy. Stage 4 is what I call the euphoric moment. Okay, stage 4, everyone is crazy. Nothing makes sense anymore. You look at the chart, it's not moving sideways, it's moving up. Every day is just pumping upwards. Okay, stage 4, your friend who knows shit about crypto launches a cryptocurrency. Suddenly, he became a millionaire. Okay. You start to see crypto companies buying sports team. You start to see crypto companies buying stadiums. Okay. You look at football, you look at F1, everyone, all the sponsors are crypto companies. Okay. Even Taylor Swift will potentially launch her NFT project. Artists will start to launch NFT projects. Crypto companies spend billions on marketing. Okay. Unfortunately, I will let you know, the moment you see all this, the moment you see celebrities getting into crypto, the moment you start to see crypto companies doing marketing everywhere, okay, guys, I will let you know, good times are over. It's time for us to get out. Okay, at this point of time, in doing euphoric moment, okay, my indicator is this. My indicator is the moment my girlfriend's mother asked me to teach her how to trade crypto, guys, that's danger. Okay, that's the time we all must get out already. Okay, all your friends will be damn excited to get in, but I will let you know, this will be the hardest thing for us to do when everyone getting in to play a contrarian view, to say that we made enough money, it's time to get out. Okay, I will let you know, at that point of time, it's very hard one, because you have to control, you have to tame one emotion, which is called greed. Okay, greed, G-R-E-E-D. Okay, now, I want you guys to know, buckle up, because the next 9 to 12 months is going to be madness. You experience higher highs than you ever been before. This is what I call dopamine rush. Because every morning, right, you look at your Bybit, your BingX, your Maxi, you're making money. The moment you make money, it creates a certain chemical in your brain called dopamine. Okay? And then with this dopamine, right, you get higher and higher. It's like taking drugs. Okay? And that time is going to be very hard to get out on. At the point of time, right, you feel overconfident. You feel very overwhelmed. At the point of time, I will let you know, you go out and eat, right? You will start to tell your friends, why you all look at right-hand side one? Why look at price? Life is meant to be enjoyable, right? You will talk very loud one. Okay, I will let you know. I've seen this twice already. I know history is going to repeat by itself, right? But when you feel overconfident, when your auntie, uncle also ask you to teach them how to trade crypto, guys, it's time to step away, slow down, and go forward. Okay? Are you guys learning something so far? If you guys are learning something so far, type a chat, yes. Okay? The last bull run, my friends, I got few friends at the high suddenly tell me, John, I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to be a full-time crypto trader. I say, you trade crypto, man? He said, yes. I just attended a 3 days training. Okay. I attended a 3 days training. They teach me how to look at stars. Now I'm going to be a full-time crypto trader. Then what happened? 6 months later, all die. Okay. The problem with most people is they get in when everyone is getting in. They don't get in when everyone is not getting in. Okay. They get in when they see people make money, then they come in. Okay. I will let you guys know that's the time we get out. Okay. Yo Hitio says, take your dog for a walk. Yes. During March, I actually, during March, just to share with you, because March was quite high. March, because every day I'm getting so much dopamine rush, right? One of the things I actually did was actually hired a therapist for my mental health. Okay. I'm not even kidding. In March, I actually hired a therapist for my mental health. My therapist make me go swimming every day. I have to take my dog for a walk every day to calm my mind down, right? Because it was a dopamine rush. So I will let you guys know. Brian told us how much I pay for my therapist. I pay around 1,500 per month, right? Okay. Because I need to calm myself down. Because too much anxiety already. Every day, so much news. Things are moving so fast. Okay. How many of you are with us, right? January till March. You know that point of time, very crazy one. Every day also I'm posting. Every day I say, buy this coin, buy this coin, buy this coin. Okay. How many of you experienced that from January till March? You notice April, I come down already, right? Okay. If you guys experience that, you notice that type of chat, yes. Okay. If you guys notice that type of chat, yes. Right. Okay. April, I come down. I say pre-market halving correction, right? Come down, wait. Recently, DCA, you notice I've not been very aggressive yet, right? Yeah. So for me, I love investing and trading. Why? Okay. I only got one employee. Okay. My employee is my dog. His job is to be my mental health therapist. Okay. To calm me down. Okay. Because I will let you guys know in crypto, there's a lot of dopamine rush and I want to prepare you for that. Okay. Now, at this point of time, we just went through pre-halving correction. We are now going through post-halving retracement. Okay. At this point of time, I will let you guys know it's a very good time for accumulation. Okay. Now, at this point of time, you have 3 options. First, you can buy Bitcoin and make maybe 2x. Will Bitcoin jump to $120? Possible, right? Possible. You can maybe make 2x. Or you can buy Ethereum. Will Ethereum go to 10,000? Possible. If you buy Ethereum only, you probably can make 3x, 4x. 4x max lah. I think it's max 4x. Okay. Or you can buy altcoins. Okay. Altcoins is what's going to potentially help you to make 5x to 100x. Okay. So I want you guys to know, if you say, hey, I'm not greedy, then you just buy Bitcoin, Ethereum. But if you are here because you want to capture this bull run together, okay, you really want to create what I call legacy wealth, money that will possibly last you for a lifetime, you got to look into option 3. Okay. So what is our game plan? Now, I'll let you guys know, right? For future trends this year, our game plan is this. Our game plan is we want to help our members to add another 0 to their net worth, which means by the end of this entire bull run, okay, if you start with, you only have $1,000, I hope that we can help you to add another 0 to become $10,000. If you have only $10,000, it's okay. We hope that we can help you to add another 0 to go to 100,000. If you have $100,000, okay, we hope that you, by at this end of this bull run, you can become a millionaire. Okay, we hope that we can help you to add 1 0. And once you have at least 100,000 US dollar, I want to welcome you to join what I call the Whale Inner Circle. Okay. Now, what is a Whale Inner Circle? Whale Inner Circle is in Future Trends, we have a group of around right now 33 people. 33 people where all of us have at least 100,000 US dollar and we invest into projects before they are listed. Okay. We invest into projects before they are even listed. How many of you noticed in Discord recently we've been talking about this project called A-Tier? Okay. If you guys have noticed this project, A-Tier, type on chat A-Tier. Okay. Now, this project, right? I know some people say, hey, but Jonathan, out there also got a lot of opportunities for us to buy before they're listed. I will let you know, when people come to me and ask me to invest, so far, 99 out of 100 cannot invest one. Most of them are crap. The really good projects, right? We have to back them to let us invest one. We have to chase the girl one. We have to chase, please let us invest And then they will interview us. Okay, and one of them was actually A-tier. Okay, how many of you saw that actually recently we posted in Discord, we met the founder of A-tier. How many of you saw, right? Okay, now I don't know if you know, let me share with you something, right? A-tier is a project that I've been chasing them, I chase them, please let us invest. They ask, who are you? We say Future Trends. They say, you guys are too small. We cannot let you invest. Because who invests in A-tier are companies like NVIDIA, right? So when companies like NVIDIA invest into A-tier, NVIDIA provides resources to A-tier. Okay, so when we want to invest in A-tier asks us, what resources can you give us? We actually don't have much resources. How many agree with that? If you're comparing Future Trends to NVIDIA, Future Trends is really nothing. How many agree with that? Okay, and I have to be very honest, right? If you agree with that, check A. Yeah, I have to be very agree. We are actually nobody if you compare us to NVIDIA, right? But I will share with you something happened. Okay. On the day Desmond and I landed in Dubai, okay, that morning we landed. Okay, that day was the first time in history in Dubai. Okay, Dubai recorded the heaviest rainfall, and Dubai went into flood. Okay, we landed morning 7:30. My meeting was 10:30. I rushed. Okay, I checked in hotel 7:30, which means from 5:30 morning, I landed 5:30 at airport. I reached hotel at 7:30. Then I tried to get a cab. Okay, after I checked in everything, I tried to get a cab. Okay, at first I got a cab. Then once I get into, it was very hard to get a cab that day, right? Because it was heavy rain. I will show you some video. Is it okay if I show you some videos of how I secured the A-tier deal? Right? If it's okay, chat okay. Yeah. Okay. When I finally got a cab, that day the cab fare was 6 times more. Which means usually it's a 10-minute ride that cost me 30 dirham. That day, I had to pay 160 dirham for 10 minutes ride. Then I was thinking, why no taxi one? Okay, never mind. I get into the cab. At first, the cab was on road, And then I realized one thing. The cab started going into water. I actually recorded a video. I'd like to show you. Okay. Why I recorded this video? This was my first video recorded is because I have seen flood in Malaysia. I've never experienced flood in my life, but I've seen before. Flood in Malaysia, right? When you see Proton, Honda, Toyota, when you see Mercedes or BMW in flood, you feel very heartache for them. Am I right? Agree or not? If you agree, type chat A, right? If you see Mercedes, BMW, right, in flood, you feel very heartache. In Dubai, what I noticed was this. In flood, right, it's not Mercedes, it's Rolls Royce.
Yeah, Rolls Royce. Yeah. Oh my God.
So you can hear my voice, right? I say, oh my God, Rolls Royce, right? I was like a kampong boy. I saw Rolls Royce. Oh my God, Rolls Royce in flood. And then what happened next was this. Suddenly, once I was on my phone, suddenly my taxi driver started screaming. Video no sound. Video no sound. Okay. Just to let you know, my taxi driver started screaming. He started screaming like crazy. I asked him, why? Then he told me this. He said, you look. Okay. My taxi became a boat.
Very weak problem. Yeah, very weak problem.
You see, very big problem. The vans, right? They started horning. You see the Mercedes, right? Engine not okay, totally gone. Ask him why you screaming. He said the water in my engine. Yeah. Then I started seeing I was in boat already. You know what happened? He stopped somewhere for a while. 3 Arabians rushed into my taxi. Okay? The 3 Arabians just jumped into my taxi, throw money on my taxi driver, and say, I give you money, just get me out of here. And then The taxi driver say, because he saw money, he also went crazy. He just take money. He said, come in. Okay. Then he said, I have to send my passenger to where he wants to go first. Okay. Then I will bring you guys. Okay. And then he brought me to close to the hotel of where I'm supposed to make ATIA. Okay. And this is what happened when he asked me to get out of the car. Okay. This I show you. This is what happened. Okay. This is the taxi. You can see some Arabians inside. Okay. He asked me to get out of the car. He said, you walk to the hotel. He said, very near. Okay. I want you to see how to walk. You see how to walk? He said, you just walk very near.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Swim, huh?
Okay. When I got out only, I realized, shit, I cannot con already. Right? How to walk? Okay. But then we managed to make it. We managed to go to the meeting. Okay. And after the meeting, okay, this is how it looks like.
哇，刚刚见了 ATIA 的创办人，应该叫回好像住在镇水啊。我是不是？
Okay. Now I will share with you something. I always believe in life, right? Okay. When life gives you lemons, right, you turn into lemonades. Okay, you can suck over how sour it is, but we turn into lemonades. And because of this flood, a lot of people cancelled the meeting with the ATIA founder. Okay, and this ATIA founder was so shocked. These two Chinese Malaysian guys braved through the flood and still came over. And then that's why they let us invest into ATIA. Because he also shy, he also paiseh, right? He also shy, like, oh my God, this guy really put in so much effort, so they let us invest. Okay. Now, if given a choice in time to come, how many of you love to be able to invest into all these potentially next top 20 largest crypto companies with future trends? Okay. How many of you love to have this kind of opportunity? If you love to have that, chat me. Okay. Yeah. Okay, worth the swim. I want you to notice, I was wearing jeans, shoe. Desmond also wearing jeans and shoe, right? We actually braved through the flood to go for that meeting. Okay, it was crazy. Okay, yeah, this is ATIA Age. I'll share more with you guys later on. Okay, so now this entire bull run, I'll let you guys know. Our strategy is this. During the bull run, we do futures trading to create cash flow, short shit coins, long strong coins, but we also do spot altcoins. Spot altcoins is to create wealth. Okay. During this bull run, this should be your strategy. Now, if your capital is below 10,000 US dollar, okay, you need to learn futures trading. You need to learn how to leverage. You need to spend more time into crypto trading. Okay. If your capital has grown from 10,000 to 30,000, you can leverage a bit of futures, a bit of spot. Okay, half. Once your capital is above 25,000, then you can do more spot, less futures. Okay, at the point of time, less time. Because futures requires a lot of time. When you do more spot, the time required is getting lesser. Okay, once you're above 100,000, yes, you now can do more into spot, less into futures, because you don't need to take so much risk anymore, don't need to leverage so much. And then you can do seed investing like what we do into ATIA. Okay? For you to get into that, you need to be in the whale inner circle, right? Once you have at least 100,000 US dollar to invest in crypto, we want to welcome you in. Okay? Now, at this point of time, this is what I call the path of the all season. In crypto market, Bitcoin will pump first. After Bitcoin pump, Ethereum will pump. After Ethereum will pump, the large cap will pump. After the large cap will pump, then the small caps will pump. Okay? Large caps are what? Large caps are coins like Solana, Aptos, Near, okay? Con. All these are called large caps. After that, then what's going to happen? Small caps will pump. What are small caps? Small caps are coins like, for example, Arkham Intelligence, AIOZ. Okay? All these are called small caps. Once small caps finish pumping, This means the bull run is over. That's the time we convert everything to USDT because the market is heading for a crash. Okay. Now, at this point of time, Bitcoin has already beat all-time high. It has already surpassed all-time high. Ethereum have not surpassed all-time high yet. Okay. So at this point of time, I do think that we are somewhere here. Okay. I do think that we are somewhere here. Okay. Now, Chin Wai Leong asks, should we still retain Bitcoin and Ethereum when the all-time high completed, or should you sell 100%? Now, I'll share with you my opinion. Some people believe you just buy Bitcoin and you just hold long term. Can you make money? Can. Why? When I bought Bitcoin 2016, 2017, it was around 3,000 US dollar. Okay. Now it's around 60 over thousand. If you can hold long term, you can make money on. Okay. But I want you to know, right? It's very hard for you to hold that long. And I'll share with you why. Because Bitcoin from 3,000 went to 19,000, it came back to 4,000. And then it went to 69,000, it came down to 16,000. Okay. And then now back to 70,000. Okay. My question is, can you go through that volatility or not? Because crypto is very, very volatile. Can you go through that? So far, I have only seen two people who are able to hold long term, which means they're able to hold 8 years. Okay. I've seen two types of people only. The first type are people who are very, very, very rich, like my friends. Some of them, they have more than 100 million net worth. Okay. They put 1 million into Bitcoin. So no matter how Bitcoin perform, they don't really care. Okay. So I actually got a friend, right, who have around 100 million net worth, put 1 million into Bitcoin when Bitcoin was $8,000. And he told me this, when Bitcoin hit 80,000, no matter what, I'm going to sell. And he said, all these years haven't hit 80,000, so I didn't sell. Okay. So they are usually very, very rich. So that money doesn't matter to them. Okay. The second type of people who I see who is able to hold very long term, okay, usually because they forgot their password. They forgot that they have Bitcoin. And then later on, they realize, oh my God, I actually have a wallet that have Bitcoin. Okay. If you're normal people, right, you look at the volatility, it sounds great that we should hold long term, but I can guarantee you, 90% of people cannot go through it. Agree or not? Makes sense or not? Guys, does it make any sense to you? Okay. It makes sense to you, type of chat, yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So my question for you is this lah. It makes sense, one, but can you tahan or not? Can you go through that volatility? Okay. Chin Wai Leong. Nami says, can we DCA Ethereum? Absolutely. Yes, you can. Okay. Now, I want you guys to know that we are now at phase 2. We are somewhere here. And I believe this is what I call phase 3. This is what I call phase 4. Okay. This is phase 3. This is phase 4. Okay. At this point of time, we want to prepare you for phase 3 and phase 4. And as we prepare you, I will let you guys know that both Desmond and I, we are full-time traders. We are just sharing with you guys what are we doing every single day. What are we planning? What is our game plan? Okay. Desmond and I have a goal. Our goal is this. During this bull run, we want to create 100 crypto millionaires. Okay. So what it takes to become a whale. Okay. I call this a whale. A whale is first, in order for you to really profit from this crypto bull run, you need to have deep understanding of financial markets and macroeconomics. You need to be able to understand how GDP, interest rate, inflation, how all this affects cryptocurrency. Okay. You need to have what I call the whale mindset. Okay. You need to be able to understand that, hey, for you to make this money, you need to have certain risks for you to get there. Okay. You need to understand the power of hype in crypto, because crypto is a lot about hype. Okay. You need to be able to learn how to analyze white papers, to know what are you investing in. Okay. And you need to be able to do what I call portfolio management. Okay. You need to be able to create a portfolio that allows you to minimize your risk while maximizing your returns. Okay. Now, traditional world, whale is what I call people with 1,000 Bitcoins. Traditional world. But in future trends, my opinion is this. Even a crab can retire with cryptocurrency trading. Why? Because if you think about it, if you only have 100,000 US dollar and 100,000 gives you 5% a month, which is highly possible in crypto world, that gives you around 5,000 US dollar. Okay. How many of you agree? You have $5,000 US dollar, no matter where you are, Malaysia, Singapore. I saw some of you in Melbourne. Actually, your life more comfortable with it. It's a bit more comfortable with it. How many agree with that? If you agree with that, I'll check yes. Okay. Now, if you are able to hone your skills to grow to 10% a month, this means what? This means that you will be making around 10,000 US dollar per month. Okay. How many agree? If you got 10,000 US dollar per month, okay, if you got this capital and you have the skill to do that, actually life is quite comfortable. Okay. If you agree with that, I'll check A. Okay. So I want to let you guys know, right, in crypto world, because the market moves so fast, it is highly possible for you to grow your capital to 100,000. It is highly possible for you to build that skill set to make 10% a month. Okay. And I've seen so many of our Future Trends members be able to do that. You can see this is one of our member. This is actually a good friend of mine from Singapore. He actually grew, okay, from 55,000 to 100,000. He previously lost 45,000 in a value investing investment kind of program in Singapore where they have a fund, taught him to do value investing. I also asked him, how do you do value investing and lose 45% of your money? Okay, came into Future Trends within 3 months, make back his 45,000. Okay, it is highly possible in crypto market. Okay, so how many of you here, you are ready to commit to be a whale? If you're ready to commit to be a whale, in Future Trends, our definition right now, whale is called 100,000 US dollar, right? The 100,000 US dollar club. Okay, if you guys are committed, type of chat, commit. Okay, if you guys are committed, type of chat, commit. Okay, now historically, it has shown every time the market break all-time high, you can see 2012, it went parabolic. Okay, 2016 break all-time high, went parabolic. 2020 break all-time high, went parabolic. I want you guys to know right now, we are here. What you want to get ready during the next 1 month is to get ready for phase 3 and phase 4 of the bull run. Okay. So I really wish that during this bull run, you guys are able to capture this together with us. And I want you guys to know the real money doesn't come from Bitcoin, doesn't come from Ethereum. The real money comes from altcoins. But does that mean that I don't own any Bitcoin, Ethereum? No, I still have Bitcoin and Ethereum. Later, I will show you my entire my top 10 holdings. How many of you would like to look at what am I holding right now? If you like that type of chat, yes. Yeah. Later, I will also show you. Okay. I did not show in the last trend investing masterclass, but at this point of time, I noticed the market have changed. I just want to be transparent, try to show you everything. Right. Okay. Now, but the problem is this, the problem is 90% of shit coins and 90% of cryptos are shit coins. So how to invest? Okay, 90% of crypto is shit coins. Now, if you look at this coin, AXS, Axie Infinity, how many of you have seen this case study where I talk about Axie Infinity before? If you have seen before, type of chat yes. Okay. If you've seen before, type of chat yes. Okay. If you have not seen before, type of chat no. No, okay. Some of you say no. So Axie Infinity as of now is $8. Okay. Now, what is Axie Infinity? It's a game. You play a game, you get the coin. In 2021, you can see 2021, people play the game, they get to buy houses, right? This young boy, only 22 years old, play the game, play this crypto game, bought 2 houses within a year. Okay, how many of you are starting to doubt the way you do things? Because if kids can buy 2 houses in a year playing game, how many of you agree that there's something that we have to rethink about life? If you agree with that, type about chat A. Okay, yeah. Brian Ko says, don't work, play game better, right? Now, Axie Infinity, during its high, was $160. Right now, it's around $8. Okay, 95% discount. Can buy or not? Yes or no? Okay, this is the world's largest GameFi in 2021. Can buy or not? Yes or no? Okay, no, absolutely no. Cannot buy, cannot touch. Why? Because you need to do fundamental analysis. Okay? You look at this. This software is called DApp Radar. Okay? DApp Radar. You guys can go to this website called DApp Radar. Okay? Right now, guys, if you want to analyze game files, gaming projects, you need to use this software called DApp Radar. Okay? If you go to DApp Radar, you look at the unique active wallets, which means people who are playing this game, not many people playing the game anymore. Volume, down. Transaction, down. So even today, right now, is 95% discount. Can buy or not? Yes or no? Okay? Yes or no? Don't buy. Okay? Now, I also want to let you know, in crypto, right? A lot of people tell me this. Buy long term, cannot die one. How many of you heard of this coin called Ripple? If you heard of it, type on the chat XRP. Okay? How many of you have attended trainings before where the guru tells you that XRP is a very good coin you can hold? If you heard this before, type on the chat, yes. Okay, I know there are few gurus out there telling their members to buy XRP. Okay, now I want you guys to know, in crypto, every bull run, if you notice, the top 10 cryptocurrency is different. Okay, you look at 2014, top 10. Right now, only 3 of them left. Oh, they got Dogecoin lah. 4 of them left. 2019, top 10. Where is Stellar? Where is BSV? Where is EOS? Died. Okay. Where is Bitcoin Cash? Died. Now 2014. This is our top 10. Every bull run, there will be a new top 10. Okay. Now, how many of you also heard this saying before? A lot of people say, right? Okay. John, as long as you buy cryptocurrency in bull run, you sure make money on. How many of you heard of this before? Okay, they say, don't need to attend class 1. As long as you buy any cryptocurrency, also you make money. Okay. Now, I want to prove to you that this is not true. Why? Now, let me show you. This is one of the software that I use called Social Value. Okay. Social Value. Later, I'll give you guys the link on how you can access this. Okay. Bitcoin, for the past 1 year, grew 111%. Ethereum, 65%. Okay. Solana, past 1 year, 485%. Now, Ripple, 1 year, 7.94%. Good or bad? Good or bad? Type on chat. Okay. If you want to make only 7.9% in the bull run, guys, don't buy cryptocurrency. Buy Coca-Cola, buy PepsiCo, buy Johnson & Johnson, buy defensive stocks. It doesn't make sense to buy cryptocurrency and only make 7.9%. Okay, it's pathetic. Does it make any sense to you? Yes or no? Okay, you look at some of these coins. Polkadot, bull run, only make 12%. Does it make sense or not? Yes or no? Okay, Polygon, bull run, lose 29%. It doesn't make sense at all. Everyone already flew to at least 29%. You see, Near already make 274%. Polygon only make 29%. Litecoin, whole year, lose 3%. Okay? So I want you guys to know, not all coins will pump in a bull run. Aptos, okay? Aptos is the competitor of Sui. Sui has already 400%. Aptos still losing 12%. Okay? You look at this Filecoin. Don't you agree all these coins are very famous coins? Am I right? All these coins that I just mentioned to you are very famous. Right? If you agree with that, check A. Yeah? But you look at it, Filecoin only make 5.9%. Okay? Wow, what is this? Okay, Arbitrum, 1 year lose 23%. I have a big holding in Arbitrum. I will let you know, I lost money on Arbitrum. This is one of my biggest mistakes. Okay? And later on, I'll share with you what was the mistake I made. Okay? So I do have some coins that didn't perform as well. Okay? Optimism, only 8%. Okay? Monero, bull run, lose 26%. Okay? So how many of you start to realize it's not all cryptocurrency will definitely pump together in the bull run. It's only very selective cryptocurrency that will pump in the bull run. How many of you start to realize that already? Okay. If you start to realize that already, type on the chat value, right? Type on the chat value. Okay. Type on the chat value. Now, in fact, very recently, just few days ago, 3 days ago, Forbes Research listed 20 crypto billion dollar zombies, which means, according to Forbes, these 20 cryptocurrencies are zombies. It will not come back up, right? They are dead. Okay. Forget about them. Okay. I agree with 80% of what they say because there's 20% of them which I disagree. Okay. Let me show you the list. Okay. This is what Forbes says. All these 20 cryptocurrencies worth a lot of money, but they are useless. Okay. This is the list. If you guys want, you can take a picture, right? XRP, Cardano, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, ICP, Ethereum Classic, Stellar Lumen, Stacks, Kaspa, Theta, Phantom, Monero, Arviv, Algorand, Flow, Multiverse, BSV, Mina, Tezos, EOS. Yeah. I suggest good. Okay, Blur. Okay, if it's Blur, what I'll do is this. If it's Blur. Okay, don't worry. If it's Blur, I will take a print screen. Not HD. Okay, cannot see her. I will post in Discord later on. Cannot? I'll post in Discord, guys. Okay, later on, go and check Discord. Okay. Now, some of them I agree. In fact, 80% of these coins I agree that they are zombies. But there's 20% of them which I disagree. And later on, I will share with you why I disagree. Okay. Although this is from Forbes, it doesn't mean you have to listen to everything they say. Okay. And why I disagree is because I have been going around speaking to project developers, venture capitals, and I noticed that there's some of these projects that are doing very, very well right now. They are going through what I call a turnover, right? Turnaround situation. What it means by turnaround, some projects or some public listed companies also the same. The company dying already one. But sometimes some people manage to come and turn around the business. Does it make sense to you guys? Right? If it makes sense to you guys, type a chat. Yes. Okay. For example, last time Apple almost died also. Steve Jobs came back, turned around the business. Over here, there's few projects that is going through a turnaround situation. Okay. If you guys want, I can tell you right now, my opinion. The first one is called Arweave. AR. Okay. Arweave is going through a turnaround situation. Okay. That's why I think Arweave is undervalued. Another one is called Phantom. FTM. Okay. Arweave and Phantom is going through a turnaround situation. Okay. If I have to choose only one more, potentially might have turned around, but not sure yet, it's actually this coin called ICP, Internet Computer. But my bet in Internet Computer is very little. My bet in Arweave and Phantom is much higher. Okay, it's much higher. Okay, so this is the list. So as you can see right here, not all coins can invest even in a bull run. If you guys are learning something so far, I've only spent 2 hours with you guys, but if you guys felt that the past 2 hours, it's probably worth thousands of dollars already. Okay, probably you went through other courses on crypto, you also didn't learn that much, right? Type of chat value. Okay, JL says XRP cannot hold anymore. Why hold XRP? It's a zombie coin. Cannot move on. Yeah, cannot move on. The tokenomics sucks. Okay, good company. Ripple is a good company, but tokenomics sucks. Okay, yeah. Cardano, why hold Cardano? Died. Useless. I also don't understand why people holding Cardano. I don't understand why people still promoting Cardano. Okay. Tokenomics means the economics of the token. Okay. Lai is GPT, right? Lai, you gotta ask Desmond, because I've not experienced too much into, I've not studied too much into GPT. Okay. Wow, now all the coins come out. Don't worry, later on, I will share with you my opinion. Mythic, I also got hold a bit, okay, not optimistic. Because I hold because they tried to turn around into Mythic 2.0, but don't look very optimistic. Okay. Polkadot trying to turn around? Don't know yet. They just announced their turnaround last week when we were at Dubai. Just only. Okay. Ondo, good lah. Ondo, don't worry. Audi, as I told you, I don't study BRC. I can't comment. Okay. So we have gone through an hour already. What I'd like to do is let's go for a break right now. Let's go for a break right now. And then when we come back, I'll share with you guys more. I want to go into what I call the 4 traits of crypto whales. Okay. I'm going to do the psychology of crypto whales. Okay. So let's go for a break now. Okay. See you guys in 5 minutes. All right, hi guys. If you guys are back, turn on your screen. I'll introduce you. This is my employee in my trading business. His name is Juju. All right. Okay, turn on your screen. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, gotta let him take his nap. Juju is the boss. Yeah. Juju Koi, boy. Yes, it's a boy. It's a boy. Yeah. Will he trade too? No, Juju actually means luck. Yeah. So I believe in life, you can work very, very hard, but you also need 10% of luck. Yeah. So his name is Juju. Yeah. Okay. Come. Now let me continue. No, there's no Juju coin. But yes, Future Trends is coming up with our own meme coin soon. So do stay tuned. Do stay tuned. Future Trends is coming up with our own meme coin soon. Yeah, just to let you guys know, yeah. We are now working with market makers. We are talking to exchanges. This is what keeping me busy recently as well, together with Desmond. And also to bring deals for you guys. We actually got a very good announcement coming up. Do stay tuned. But during these 2 days, let's stick to your to trend investing masterclass. Okay. Now, I don't know if you agree, right? In life, right? Very important thing is we always need to have a mentor. Am I right? Okay. If you agree with that, type of chat M. M means mentor. Someone you learn from. Like at this point of time, I'm very glad that I can share with you guys a lot of my experience of how I went through 2 bull run. But I actually have a mentor as well. And this mentor of mine, I actually meet him every 3 months. I only can meet him for an hour. And this guy, he's amazing. Why? Because he used to work in Deloitte. So when he used to work in Deloitte, Deloitte wanted to go into blockchain. And this was 2012. So when Deloitte wanted to go into blockchain, if you guys know Deloitte, do you guys know Deloitte, this auditing accounting company is a big four, one of the world largest, right? If you guys know, type of chat D. Okay. So 2012, he talked to Deloitte. He actually found out about blockchain. He told Deloitte, he said, you guys got to look into it. And then Deloitte said, why don't you go and study it? So 2012, he started studying. The more he studied, the more Bitcoin he bought. He even started his own mining machine, right? His own mining farm. And then 2014, he was traveling around the world, going into all these crypto conferences. And because he was Deloitte, so a lot of people wanted to know him. So he managed to connect with some friends. And 2014, one of the guys he managed to connect with is a young guy who was very young, who started a project in 2016 or 2017, and that project is called Ethereum. Okay, that young boy, his name is called Vitalik Buterin. Okay, how many of you heard of this name called Vitalik? Yeah, if you heard of this name, type of chat Vitalik. If you don't know, type of chat no. Okay, so Vitalik spoke to this mentor of mine and he said, hey, I'm starting this project called Ethereum. And this mentor of mine actually invested into Ethereum. And back then it was only 50 cents. Okay. So guess what is the net worth of this mentor of mine right now? Okay. So he invested into Ethereum at 50 cents. He invested into Bitcoin at 2012. And today what he do is he's just going around doing seed funding. Okay. So a lot of projects that you see today, like Arbitrum, even some of these latest projects, forgot the names, but he invested in a lot of projects where he invested in them at early stage. He's one of the largest shareholder of the world largest crypto exchange in US called Bitfinex. Okay. So he also owns Bitfinex. He also owns another crypto option trading platform called Deribit. And he's really one of those guys who I go to get sanity on how the crypto market is performing because he came from a background of traditional finance. And then he understands that in crypto, there's a lot of hype. So he's very grounded. Okay. How many agree that being very grounded is very important, especially when you're investing and trading? If you guys agree with that, I'll check yes. Okay. And I learned a lot from him. And he's the guy who I always observe in terms of planning my strategies moving forward. In fact, sharing with you guys a lot, right? What you see today is I was very influenced by him. Okay. Because I believe like in life, whatever goals you have, right? Someone already achieved already one. You got to look for that person who have already achieved that goal. Once you can find that person, you just model them, you learn from them. And then that shortcut your journey towards success. Okay. If you probably need such a long time because you model the right person, you probably only take very short time. Probably shortcut your success by 10 times to get there. How many agree with that? Right? If you agree with that, I'll check yes. Okay. So I model him a lot. I study him a lot. We meet only 1 hour every 3 months. Okay. And this is what I observed about him. So he shared me this. The 4 traits I observed about him. First thing is he only buy Bitcoin and Ethereum for long term. Okay. The only long term investment is Bitcoin and Ethereum. However, every 4 years, there's always a sector rotation. Okay. What it means by sector rotation is this. In crypto market, every bull run, there's a new hype, there's a new trend, there's a new narrative. In 2020, the hype was called DeFi. In 2020, the hype was called NFT. Okay, how many of you remember that? Okay, if you remember that, type of chat, yes. Okay, this bull run, I do think that the hype have changed. So what we want to do is we want to look for the next sector rotation. Okay, and crypto whales, what they do is this. Do they do futures? Yes. They spot strong coins. They buy strong coins and hold. But when they say shit coins, when they see shit coins, they short shit coins. Okay? And once you become a whale, your goal is this. Your goal is to leverage on data, network, and capital. Okay? Don't just watch YouTube videos and just follow YouTubers. Don't just follow Twitter influencers. What you want to do is you want to find out where can you get the best data, how can you create access to the right networks, and then how can you use your capital to put your chips on where can give you the most returns. Okay, and this is the reason why Desmond and I, we go Dubai. In September, we will be in Singapore, and we are constantly traveling. Why? Because we want to access to all these networks. And very recently, I only got to know one thing. Now, how many of you know of this project called AEVO, AEVO? Okay, if you guys heard of AEVO before, time I chat AEVO. Okay, how many of you heard of this project called Jupiter, JUP? Okay, JUP, Jupiter. It was only recently through this mentor of mine, I got to know. So he also owns a stake in Jupiter, the team that owns Jupiter. Okay, I only got to know Jupiter is made up of a team from Singapore and Malaysia. Yeah, just to let you guys know, the founders of Jupiter are Malaysians and Singaporeans. The founders of AEVO is a Malaysian who became Singaporean. Yeah, Malaysian who became Singaporean. Yeah, so we go and access all these networks. And how many agree that insider news is very important in crypto? Okay, if you guys agree with that, I'll check yes. Okay, so if you notice, a few months ago, we actually told you guys buy FTM. Why? Why we bought FTM was because both Desmond and I, we are in a KOL group. Why we started YouTube, right? It's not because we want to be YouTuber. It was because last year, when we start going into all these events, we realized that even if you own an academy, even if it's the largest in Malaysia, people don't care. People value KOLs. That's why we did YouTube. We did YouTube because we want to access the network. It's not because I enjoy becoming a YouTuber. For me, I don't need fame. My ideal life is I can wear shorts, I can eat wonton mee anywhere I want, right? And people don't know me. But the reason why we are now moving towards becoming a KOL is purely because we want to access to network. And why we bought FTM is because they called all the KOLs together and they released about the news of FTM where the previous founder took over, and they're gonna revise the entire business plan of FTM. That's why we bought FTM, and you guys have profited from there. How many of you profit from FTM already? Right? If you profited from FTM, type chat FTM. Okay, from our call. All these are actually insider news. Okay, so in order for you to be a crypto whale, I want you guys to be able to have that kind of mindset. Okay, now what I will talk to you right now is about sector rotation. Now, if you look into crypto, all these cryptocurrencies you buy, they actually have a certain category. Now, for example, let me give you an example. Can you guys tell me what kind of business is Meta in? Okay, what kind of business is Meta in? Okay, social media. What kind of business is Microsoft in? What kind of business is Microsoft in? Type on chat. Okay. Software business, right? What kind of business is Pepsi in? What kind of business is Pepsi in? FMCG, yes, consumer drinks. What kind of business is Amazon in? Amazon. Okay, e-commerce, right? So all these companies, they are doing a certain types of business. Now, all these cryptocurrencies, they are also doing certain types of business, and you got to know what kind of business are they in. What kind of business is Ondo in? ONDO. What kind of business is Ondo in? ONDO. RWA, real world assets. You got to know. What kind of business is Jupiter in? Jupiter. What kind of business is Jupiter in? Casino? Yes, it's the meme coin casino, but it's actually a decentralized exchange. Right? Okay. What kind of business is Render in? Render. Okay. What kind of business is Render in? Okay. AI. Okay. Now, how many of you don't know how to find out what kind of business are they in? Okay. And you are looking at everyone typing and you're wondering how the hell they know. How the hell these guys know one? Right? Okay. If you don't know, chat me. Okay. Now I want to teach you first how to go and find out what kind of business are they in. Okay. Now let me show you. The website you got to go to is called coinmarketcap.com, or you can go to coingecko.com. By the way, I don't know if you guys know, CoinGecko was founded by Malaysians. They are the world's second largest aggregator website now. Yeah. So I want you guys to type on chat. Give me a name of a coin which you don't know what they do. You don't know what they do. Okay. There's so many coins out there. In fact, there's 2.4 million coins. Okay. Yes, I saw some of you talk about Flip. Okay. Chain Flip. I also don't know what is Flip. To be very honest, I also don't know what is Flip. So the moment you come in, right? Okay. You come in, you go into CoinMarketCap, you can search whatever coin you want to find. You go into Chain Flip. Okay. Few things you can do. The first thing you can do is you can go to their website over here, official website, Chain Flip. Okay. You can read what is this business all about. Okay. So basically, it means that it's an automated market maker that offers users low slippage swaps for native Bitcoin and major chains. Okay. If you want a simple version, you can also come here, about. Okay. You can notice it's the same thing, right? At about in CoinMarketCap, they also mention what this is all about. So basically, this is what I call this category. This category. You go to this part called network information. Okay. It shows this is basically connecting chains. Okay. It connects chains. It's basically an automated market maker. Okay. So you got to first know what is this business all about. Okay. I saw someone asking about Zai. Okay. XAI. Zai, 90% of the team is made up of Americans. 10% of the team is actually made up of Singaporeans, just to let you guys know. Yeah. Why? Because we actually invited the founder of Zai to Future Trends before. Back then, he didn't do Zai. He was just doing investing. And now he's one of the founders of Zai. Okay. In future, right, if we invite all these superstars, projects founders to come to Future Trends, how many of you think that this will benefit you, right? If you think this will benefit you, chat me. Okay. So you can see what is Zai all about. Okay, go to text. You go to tech, go to this part called tech. You can see it's a platform for gaming. Okay. It's a platform for gaming. Okay. Next time you want to know what categories, sorry, you have to come to text, right? Come to text, put show all. It shows you what category is this business in. Okay. So what you do is once you come in, you go and read about what is this project all about. You can see lah. Basically, this is a network for gaming that is on Arbitrum. Okay, so it belongs to the gaming category. Are you guys learning something so far? If you guys are learning something so far, type my chat yes. Okay, so you see, once I go to Zai, I go to the website, it shows me Zai. It shows me it's actually in the gaming business, but it's not a game. It's in the gaming infrastructure business. Why I bought Zai was because a lot of Polygon games have moved to Zai, right? That's why that time I told you guys buy Zai at 60 cents. It went up to around 180. Now it came back down, right? So right now you ask me, is it a good time? Very good, right? Very good time because it went back to the previous listing price. Okay. It's actually a very good time for Zai right now. Okay. So the first thing you need to do, right, is you need to understand what are you buying. Okay. It's just, and remember this, cryptocurrencies are like stocks. Every stocks have a business. Every cryptocurrency have a business. They have a category. You need to know what category of this business. Okay. Can this year Zai? I think can 70 cents cheap. It's at support level right now. Okay. Good. Right. Very, very good. Okay. So once you know the category, then the next thing you need to do is this. Okay. The next thing you need to do is you need to be able to go and find out yourself. Okay. And now, wait, you need to know what kind of projects, what kind of categories do well. Okay. Now, I noticed some of you are asking me like, how about Theta? How about Velodrome? Why don't we all do it together? Okay. I want you guys to open your website. Okay. I want all of you guys to open the website and do it together. Okay. I want all of you guys to do it together so that you know how to do it. Because I told you guys this is a workshop. This is not me talking only, right? Okay. So Theta, how do you find? You come up here, search, you click the name of the coin that you want to find. Okay. Theta, I want all of you guys to do it together with me. Do it together with me. Okay. Click in. And then I want you guys to type on the chat, what category is Theta in? Okay, type on the chat. What kind of business is Theta in? Okay, type on the chat. I want you guys to go read about. I want you guys to go to text. And then tell me, what business is Theta in? Okay. Yes. So Theta is basically an infrastructure for AI, for gaming, for entertainment. Okay. I saw some of you ask me about Velodrome. Now, remember, there's two coins. One is called Velo, one is called Velodrome. Okay. Both of them are different. If you want to find Velodrome, you must type out Velodrome. Okay. Now, I want you guys to go to Velodrome. Go to Velodrome. Okay. Tell me, what business is Velodrome in? Again, go and read about. Okay. Go and read about. And go to text. What business is Velodrome in? If you can, go and read the website. So do these three things. Go to the website, go read about, and then go to tech. Now tell me, what business is Velodrome in? Yep, it's a decentralized exchange. Why did we buy Velodrome? It's simply because Velodrome is a decentralized exchange on Optimism, which is going to connect with the BRC20. Okay. And this is a platform that was actually introduced and founded by this guy called Andrew Cronje, right? Andrew Cronje. And this guy is the founder of FTM, who left FTM and recently came back to FTM, right? So he's one of the smartest people in the crypto world. Okay, you may not know all these people right now. They may be stranger to you. And if they are strangers to you, you got to get into the market more. The more you read, the more you know, right? The more you understand. Okay. So now you understand how to find what kind of cryptos are there, right? So you can use crypto, CoinMarketCap. Another website you can use is actually CoinGecko. Okay. Now I want you guys to go and find for me, right? What coin is let me see. What coin is ENA? Okay. Now I want you guys to try using CoinGecko. You can use CoinMarketCap or you can use CoinGecko. Now I want you guys to go coingecko.com. I want you guys to experience it. ENA. ENA. What is ENA? Okay. What is ETHENA? Tell me, what is ETHENA? So you can see the categories here. Okay. Go to the website, go and study their website. Okay. Over here also you can read about. Oh, INA now know about already. Okay. Right, what is INA? Decentralized finance. Okay. INA is actually a DeFi plus, okay, plus RWA, which is why we are so optimistic about it. It's a DeFi combined with RWA. Okay. So every time, right, you invest in a project, you got to know what are you investing. Does it make sense? Right? If you don't know what you're investing in, right, to be very honest, you're just gambling. Okay. If you know what you're investing in, you reduce the risk of you investing. Does it make sense to you so far? If it makes sense to you so far, I will check yes. Okay. If it makes sense to you so far, I will check yes. Okay. Now, in crypto, if you notice one thing, if I go CoinMarketCap, let me close all the other tabs. Okay. Or I go CoinGecko. Let me use one of them first, yeah, so that I don't confuse you. Now you notice you go to this part called categories. Okay. Again, I repeat here, categories. I want you guys to do it with me. Do it with me as I'm teaching you guys. Let's do this step by step, right? Categories. You can see over here, there's so many different categories. So many different categories of coin. There's even tourism coins, you know. Coins for tourism. Yeah. There's privacy coins. Yeah. There's tokenized gold. Okay. So all these are different categories of cryptocurrency. Okay. There's even music kind of cryptocurrency. Yeah. How many of you're learning something so far? Before this, you didn't know what are all these coins. Now you finally understood. Yeah? Now it all makes sense to you. Why Jonathan write this? Okay. Why Jonathan said that Ondo is good? Why BlackRock, Great RWA, Ondo were pump? Why Mantra were pump? All right. Now you're starting to understand what we are writing in Discord. Okay, so all these are different categories. Just remember, they're just like public listed companies. All of them are different categories. Now, if you notice, in coinmarketcap.com, there's 236 categories. Okay, if I go to coingecko.com, there's 214 categories. Okay, how many of you agree? There's no way we can focus on learning so many different categories. How many agree with that? If you agree with that, type chat A. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to find out which categories are going to perform the best during this bull run. And then we focus our efforts to be specialists in that particular category. That will help us to increase our odds or chances of making money. Okay? If it makes sense to you so far, type chat MS, right? If it makes sense to you, type chat MS, right? There's 214 categories on CoinGecko, 236 categories on CoinMarketCap. No way lah. You can learn everything, man. Okay? I can guarantee you, no way. Okay? In fact, right now, I'm just learning at crypto at this. I only go through 2.5 hours with you, right? How many of you feel you're already learning a lot already, right? If you're learning a lot already, type chat yes. Yeah. So I want to simplify things. I'm a full-time investor and trader. I spend most of my time doing research. Okay? And I want to simplify things to let you know what are the things that you should look at. Okay, so that you don't waste time. Okay, I know you have a business. I know you have a job. Okay, there's no way you can do as much research as I am doing. And for us, right, I have Desmond, who we research together, and I actually have a research team in Future Trends, right, where I send a project to this WhatsApp group. I have one lady who is a technologist. She will study the technology and give me her opinion. I have one person who studies the white paper and give me opinion. And I have one person who studies the chart and give me opinion. Okay. So at this point of time, you probably don't have this team to do it together. Okay. But I will let you guys know, because being in Future Trends, you get to leverage on us, right? You get to leverage on this team. Okay. But right now, I will share with you how we think. Sounds good? Okay, if it's good, I will check good, right? Sanan say how to identify and buy. Okay, so I will share with you my thought process, and I want you guys to write down as well my thought process of how I identify what to buy and how to make money in the bull run. The key is how to make money. Okay, because having knowledge alone, right, it doesn't matter one, because there's too much knowledge in crypto already. You only want knowledge that help you to make money. Am I right? Okay, if I'm right, type of chat right. Yeah. So how I think, right, please write down step by step is this. Every bull run, I will ask, which are the trends and narratives that is most likely to do well this bull run? Okay. 2020, it was DeFi and NFT. Okay. Now, 2024, this bull run, which are the trends and narratives that I think the market will be chasing after? Okay. So for example, right, even if you look into stock market, last year, if you notice the stocks that do the best, AI stocks. How many of you agree with that? Okay. How many of you agree with that? Yeah. If you invest into healthcare last year, lose money. But healthcare, is it making money? No way they can lose money. Right? The healthcare industry is making money. But why, if you buy healthcare stocks, you don't make money? It's because it wasn't the narrative of the year. Okay, so there's always category rotation or sector rotation. So we want to study, right, which sector will do the best during this bull run. Okay, so if you go to coinmarketcap.com, you can see there's 200 over categories, right? Layer 1 smart contract, SEC stable coins, right? So many of them, NFTs, meme coin. I will share with you my opinion. What are the 5 trends and narratives that I'm personally bullish on for 2024. Okay, and then I also share with you after I look into the sector and then how I spot for the winners. Okay, now the first sector that I look at is infrastructure. Okay, please write down. It's called infrastructure. And what is the most important infrastructure in cryptocurrency? It's called the layer 1 blockchains. Now, what it means by layer 1 blockchains, what it means by layer 2 blockchains, it means this. If you want to create an app, if I want to create a Future Trends app, if I create the app on Apple App Store, will my app be shown if you are using a Samsung phone? Yes or no? Okay. If I create an app on Apple App Store, will it be shown if you are using a Samsung, Huawei, Oppo, right? Xiaomi phone? No. Why? Because Xiaomi, Apple, Samsung, all of them, they use Play Store. Am I right? Okay. So Play Store and App Store are platforms for you to launch your apps. Okay. Now, these platforms to launch apps in the crypto world is called layer 1 or layer 2 blockchain. Do you understand now? Do you understand so far? If you guys understand so far, time I check yes. Okay. If this is very new to you, you finally understood what Ethereum do. Type on the chat, wow. Yeah. If you finally understood, oh, this is what Ethereum, Solana, Near, Thon, Avex, Cardano, Tron, oh, this is what they do. Okay. Type on chat, wow. Okay. Yeah. So remember this. Okay. All these layer ones are placed for people to launch their crypto apps, their blockchain apps. They are called layer 1 or layer 2. These are all called infrastructure. Okay. So layer 1, top layer 1 blockchain is what? Ethereum. Okay. BNB, isn't BNB an exchange? Why is BNB here? Because now, how many of you know that a company like Amazon, they have a division that do e-commerce, but one of Amazon's largest revenue comes from another division called AWS, which is into cloud. Okay, if you guys know that, type on chat AWS. Okay, so although Amazon is doing e-commerce business, but they also have a cloud business. Okay, now BNB is Binance. Binance owns an exchange, and that's what they are known for. But BNB, they also own another business called BSC Chain. Okay. Now, I want all of you guys, right, to experience this with me. I'm going to do step by step so that you guys will learn even better. I want all of you guys to go to your Bybit or BingX. Okay. Open your Bybit or BingX. Okay. And then I want you go to either spot or funding lah. Either one also can. Okay. Spot or funding, either one also can. And then I want you to click USDT. Okay. Now I want you to click USDT. Okay. Now I want you to click withdraw. I want you to click withdraw. Okay. Now, when you withdraw money from your crypto wallet, they will always ask you this. Network. Okay. Now I want you to click into network. Okay. You'll be able to see something like this. Network. Okay. Now, how many of you can see BSC? Yeah. If you guys can see BSC, time chat BSC. Okay. BSC is not Bangsha Shopping Complex. BSC is Binance Smart Chain. Okay. How many of you can see the first one is called TRC20? If you also can see TRC20, type chat TRC. Okay. So TRC is which one? TRC is Tron. Okay. TRC is actually Tron. Okay. Now you notice one thing, when you withdraw money, it goes on many different types of layer 1 blockchains or layer 2 blockchains. All these are infrastructures. Okay. How many of you feel that now I'm a smarter crypto investor? I understand what this is all about already. If you feel you're smarter, type of get smart. Okay. So personally, what do I invest in? I love infrastructures. Ethereum. Okay. Vivian says, but now good. I want you guys to notice, right? Do you guys notice when you want to withdraw money? Okay, thank you so much, Vivian, for bringing this up. Do you notice Ethereum? The fee to withdraw using Ethereum network is more expensive, like way more expensive than anyone else. How many of you you're able to see it? Right? If you can see that, type a chat, yes. Okay. If you see ERC20 is way more expensive than anyone else. Okay. So my question for you right now is this. If Ethereum is so expensive, okay, why is it that some people still want to build their app on Ethereum? Why? Does it make sense to build an app on Ethereum where all the transaction fees are so expensive? Okay. More safe, more atas, more network effect. Yeah, you guys are right. Actually, the keyword is this, is network effect. Why? Because now, let me ask you a question, right? If I want to build the Future Trends app, will it be cheaper to build on App Store or Play Store? App Store A, Play Store P. Okay, which one is cheaper? Definitely Play Store is way cheaper. And then every time I sell subscription, right? Even on Play Store, I pay lower fees. Okay, but why is it that most people, when they want to build their app, they don't want to build on Play Store first? They build on App Store first. They build on Apple's ecosystem first. Why? Okay, why? Okay, Eugene Wong says secure and stable. Wei Ching says brand value. Okay. Elston say give people more stable feeling, right? More secure. Okay. Now, the one which I agree the most, right, is actually Ken Tan. Okay. App Store has more rich users. Okay. Now, I will share my opinion, right? I'm just using a very simple way to share this. How many of you agree that Apple users, they are not very well in terms of Apple users, right? Sometimes you wonder, why do they buy the same phone? They pay double for a lousier phone. Okay, lousier features compared to Samsung, lousier features compared to Huawei. But why they pay double? And you do wonder why. Okay, how many of you agree with that? Right? Okay, and when I say this, right, I have to let you know, I'm also an Apple user. iPhone, iPad, MacBook, yeah. All my stuff are all Apple. iWatch, right? I'm in the total Apple ecosystem. I'm one of the suckers who pay double for the same thing. Okay. So I'm not banging against all other Apple users, right? I'm saying that I'm also doing the same thing. Okay. It is because, how many agree, right? People who buy Apple, it's not only because of the phone, it's because of the brand. It's also because of the stickiness to the whole Apple ecosystem. They're also stuck to it with the cloud, right? So it's a whole how Apple users are being sucked into this Apple religion. How many agree with that, right? So everything is more expensive, but they still pay double. Okay. Now Ethereum is the same. Okay. Ethereum is like the Apple of the crypto market. How many of you are learning something so far? Okay. Most of the richest people are all on the Ethereum network. Okay. That's why the most expensive NFTs on Ethereum. The best DeFis on Ethereum. Because you look at all the volume on Ethereum is much higher. I'll give you another example. If you notice, let me use Singapore as an example, right? Because some of you may not know Malaysia's cities, but some of you know Singapore cities. How many of you agree? If you buy a property in Singapore, you buy at Orchard Road or Marina Bay Sands, everything is way more expensive. Okay? The property is more expensive. Okay? The food there also more expensive. But why is it that everyone wish to buy a property at Marina Bay Sands or at Orchard Road? Why? Okay? Status. Okay? In fact, over there, so the gem is so bad. Why you still want to buy there? Okay? Status, prestige. You guys are right. Ethereum is the same. Okay? Very jam, very congested. How many of you have used Ethereum network before? You transfer from your MetaMask to anywhere else. It takes like probably 10 minutes. Okay? Because the network is congested. Okay? Yeah. Sometimes it takes forever. But you still want to use the Ethereum network. Why? Because all the best apps are there. Does it make sense to you guys? Are you guys learning something so far? If you guys are learning something so far, chat yes. Okay, so Ethereum is basically like the Bukit Bintang, or it's like the Orchard Road or Marina Bay Sands of Singapore, right? Highly congested, but the richest people are there. Okay, Solana is what? Solana is probably like Macau. It's an online casino. Everything there is way cheaper than Singapore. Okay. Well, Sam Buller say Geylang. Quite true, right? Everything there cheaper, yeah, everything cheap. You can get all the cheapest stuff there. That's why a lot of people like to launch meme coins on Solana. Does it make sense to you guys? Right? If it makes sense to you guys so far, check yes. Okay? If it makes sense to you guys so far, check yes. Now, some of you ask me about Cardano, right? Why I don't buy Cardano? Because Cardano's job was to compete with Ethereum. Cardano's founder was one of the founders of Ethereum, came out and start Cardano, and then he promised the world everything that he will beat Ethereum. But then, until now, nothing happened. Solana is already now one of the biggest competitors of Ethereum. So now, the battle is no longer about Cardano. Nobody cares about Cardano already, right? So if you want to bet on a horse, you want to bet on a winning horse like Solana or Ton, or you want to bet on a dying horse like Cardano, right? One or two, okay? Solana and Ton is winning. Cardano is losing, two, right? Which one you want to bet on? One or two, okay? Of course, you want to bet on a winning horse. Am I right? So why I tell you guys, Cardano is dead. Forget about Cardano. Forget about Polkadot. They lost it already. Okay? Because we are all looking for the winning horse. Later, I will teach you how to check whether a horse is winning or losing. Okay? So these are called layer 1 blockchain. This is called layer 2 blockchains. Layer 2 blockchains, most of them are on Ethereum. Why? I want you guys to imagine Ethereum is like a road, very congested. So some people go and build highways on top of this road, right? Some of them build roads beside this road so that things can move faster. They build highways. Okay, so that is called layer 2. Okay, now let me run through a case study with you guys, and then later on I'll share with you guys how you can do fundamental analysis. Okay, now if you notice, right, I spoke about NEAR around December. I said, guys, December 8, I said, guys, I'm buying NEAR, $2.25. Why? I did a research at Token Terminal, which I will show you how I use this software later on. And I said, I suspect something is brewing. And then what happened next? Okay. NEAR started to pump. Okay. Now, one of the platforms I use is called DeFi Llama. Later, I'll show you as well. I want to notice, right? Now, if this is like an app store, the numbers of project developers using this software, NEAR, is increasing. Good or bad? Okay. Good or bad? Down and check. Good or bad? Okay. Next. Revenue of this project has increased. But then you look at the price, have not increased to its previous all-time high. Good or bad? You can see the revenue is quite close to previous already, right? Now, the third one I will show you, total value lock. Total value lock is this purple color. People who buy NEAR, they lock their NEAR currency, okay? They don't intend to sell in the short term. This is like fixed deposit. They go and lock, right, their NEAR. So more and more people locking their NEAR. Good or bad? Okay, very good. Then you combine it. Now, Desmond posted on March, right, buy NEAR $4. Why? NEAR speaking with founder of NVIDIA at the NVIDIA conference. Good or bad? NVIDIA conference once a year, the world's largest AI conference. The main stage, NVIDIA invited NEAR to speak together with him. Good or bad? Okay. That's why NEAR, this is how we make money lah. Right? We use fundamental analysis and then we use news combined, make money. Okay. Now, what are the softwares I use? One of them is called DeFiLlama.com. You can write down. Okay. DeFiLlama.com. Another one is called TokenTerminal.com. Later, I'll show you how to use. Yeah. Okay. Now, just now I saw someone ask me this question. Cardano. Peter Francis Xavier says, don't you think Cardano for 40 cents can double or triple better than Solana? Now, let me ask you a question. If you know that Singapore Airlines is growing its business, and then there's another company called Batik Air. How many of you know this bullshit airlines called Batik Air that always delay and postpone your flight on? Right? If you guys know, type a chat, haha. Right? Okay. Now, Batik Air, let's say that right now the share price is very cheap. Okay, but the business is going down. If you have to choose, where will you invest your money? SIA or Batik Air? Okay, SIA or Batik Air? I know SIA is expensive, but the business is growing. Okay, Batik Air, price keep dropping, is cheap. But then, the business is down, it's bad. So why would you buy something that business is going down? Just because it's cheap. Remember this, cheap things no good, good things not cheap. Just remember this, right? Okay, so let me show you how I use these platforms to do my research. Now, type on the chat, guys. Can you guys do me a favor? Go to defilama.com, type on the chat one of the layer 1 blockchains you want me to do research, and I'll show you how I do research. Okay, layer 1 blockchains are like Sui, Aptos, Near, even MNT, right? Okay, good. Sui, how many of you here you also invest into Sui? Type on the chat me, right? How many of you own Sui? Type on the chat me, okay? Now let me show you Sui. Let's look at Sui's data. Okay, you go in, you type Sui, you look at the coins you want to find. Okay. Recently, DeFi Llama is having some problems here. I don't know why the loading is very slow. Okay. Okay. So what I'll do is I will come to DeFi Llama, look for what are the coins I want to find. Okay. So let's say Sui. Okay. It's loading. It's a bit slow. Good. Okay. Now you look at it. Sui. Now, Sui, this is the price. Okay. Went up, came down. Sui, from 2022 until now, the number of project developers are growing, good or bad. Okay. Good or bad. Type our chat, good or bad. Okay. Good or bad. Okay. In terms of the total value lock. Wow. Total value lock. Let me see. Which one is total value lock? Okay. Total value lock is the purple color one. Total value lock has been going up, good or bad. Okay. Good or bad. But recently price came down, the total value lock is still high, which is good. In my opinion, very good. Why I am buying Sui right now is because I really think it is good price. Now, that being said, you have to remember, I bought Sui at 40 cents. Okay, 44 cents. Okay, remember this, I actually bought Sui at 44 cents. If you follow me at Future Trends, since last year, you have bought Sui at 44 cents. Now it went up to 120. I already made 3 times. But why am I still buying it? Okay, why am I still buying it? Right now it's 120. Why am I still buying it when I already made 3 times? Can you guys type on chat? Okay, because of all these datas. Okay, total value lock, core developers. I can't see revenue here. So if I can't see revenue, I will use another platform called Token Terminal. You guys can go to this website called Token Terminal. Later, I'll share with you a story about Token Terminal. I'm actually very sad about this website. Okay. It's one of the best platforms. If you join Future Trends, right? Last year, Trend Investing Masterclass, I usually teach you guys how to use Token Terminal, not DeFi Llama. Why? Token Terminal is a better system. But Token Terminal now, everything also you must pay, right? It's a bit like Singapore government. Everything you do, also you must pay one, right? Yeah. So Sui is now, this Token Terminal now, everything must pay. Okay. So you look at Sui price. Oh, they only got core developers. They are not able to show the revenue yet. Okay. Core developers growing. Okay. So Token Terminal is another platform that you can use to explore all this. Okay. So core developers are growing, maximum supply, all this stuff. Okay, they're not able to show me in terms of revenue. Okay, now besides Sui, now let me show you another coin lah. Recently, I talked to you guys about me also DCing another coin called Near. Am I right? Okay, and Near has been performing quite well. So let's look into Near. Okay, how many of you here you also DCA Near? If you're also DCing Near, type on chat Near. Okay. Let's look at Near. Okay. While that app is waiting, right? Let me use this app as well. Okay. Now I come to Near. I want you guys to see, right? Price. Okay. why I mentioned I love this website called Token Terminal is because Token Terminal is more detailed and more professional looking, right? It's easier to use. I can compare. You can see near price versus fees. You can see the fees are going up, right? It had few spikes and then right now it's still steadily going up. Good or bad? Okay, good or bad? JW asks, total value lock higher, is it better? Of course, if the total value lock is higher, it's better. Okay, so some of these details are not available here. Then I'll look into DeFi Llama. Okay, these are core developers. Core developers are still strong. Let me change to 365 days. Core developers is actually quite stagnant, right? Came down, up, down, up. Okay. Now let me use DeFi Llama to see. Okay, DeFi Llama. So sometimes I go to Token Terminal, sometimes I go to DeFi Llama, right? I can see in DeFi Llama, okay, line slow, so weird, okay? Screen okay, right? Some of you okay, some of you not okay, right? If your screen looks blurred, means your internet got problem, just to let you know, because some of you guys see okay means your internet is okay, right? Just to let you know, if it's blur means your internet probably not very strong, okay? So let me show you, near total value lock. Total value lock going up, is going higher. In fact, the price came down, but total value lock went up. Good or bad? Okay, good or bad? Okay. Fees. Fees is also going up. Good or bad? Okay. Core developers. Okay, too much already. Core developers. Okay, steadily going up. Good or bad? Good. Okay. Can hold or not? Near. What do you guys think? Can hold or not? Okay, can buy more or not? Yes or not? Right? Good lah. Now, let's look at Cardano, because I also don't know Cardano details. Okay. Core developers means those people who develop projects on this software, on this layer 1 blockchain. Okay. So usually if it's a layer 1 or layer 2, the first thing I want to see is I want to look at developers. Okay. Yeah. I also have not seen Cardano, right? Yeah. So I'm also seeing it for the first time. So Kentan asks, may I know how does core developers add value to our analysis? Very simple. Now, if let's say, right, this is the business of App Store and more developers are using App Store to build their softwares, does it mean that they're adding more value to this software? Right? Because they will potentially bring more revenue and fees to this software. Does it make sense to you guys? Right? If it makes sense to you guys, check yes. Okay. So Cardano, core developers, okay, actually going up, stable. Okay, stable. Okay, not a lot, but stable. Okay, I will let you guys know it's stable. Let me see total value lock. Oh, total value lock surprisingly actually went up. Let me see. Oh, total value lock actually went up. Went up and came down, but actually not bad. Numbers wise, it looks okay. Okay. Let me see over here, Cardano at Token Terminal. Okay. Okay, let me look at Token Terminal wise in terms of fees. Okay, let me look at 365 days. Okay. Went up, came down. Okay. Revenue. Okay, which means no revenue and only got fees. Okay. Went up, came down. Personally, I'm not very optimistic right? It looks okay, stable, but we are not looking at what I call, I don't know if you agree, right? What we want is what I call an exponential graph. Okay, what I mean by exponential graph is this. Let me show you this coin called Solana. Solana went up 485% this year, right? Okay, so I want you to see, okay, this is the price. This is the total value lock, right? It is not as high as its previous 2021 yet. Okay. Core developers, Oh, core developers, recently something happened. Okay. Looks like something happened to Solana recently. Okay. This is not good. Just to let you guys know. This is not good. I also just realized this. Okay. I think it's because recently Solana got congestion and then this affects. Okay. Now let me look at fees. Okay. I want you guys to notice one thing. You notice the fees actually went up very high and then recently came down? Yes or no? Okay. Fees and revenue, which means these projects, right, they have to make money. Because when you transfer money using Ethereum, you have to pay $8, right? Okay. All these are revenue to the blockchain. Do you understand so far? When you see Solana, when you transfer, you have to pay $1.20, right? All these are revenue to the blockchain. Okay. Understand? Okay, I think looking at this is not very optimistic for Solana. Chances are maybe some of the Solana flow is moving somewhere else. Okay, chances are. Okay, so this may not be good for Solana. Just to let you know. Okay, but I also own Solana. Just to let you know. Okay, yeah. Is this useful so far? Is this tool useful to you so far, guys? If this is useful to you so far, type on chat yes. Okay. Yes, Now, I want to show you another tool, which is very, very good and very, very good. How do you know Strongcoin or shitcoin? You know? Yeah? Go to this website called skynet.certic.com. Okay? Now, share with me a coin, MNT, okay? MNT. Some of you asked me about MNT. Is it a Strongcoin or shitcoin? Just type in MNT. Now, every country you have rating, AAA. Singapore is AAA. Malaysia is A, right? Mental is A. Mental is like Malaysia lah, among the layer 2. Okay, it's not the best, right? What is the best? Let me show you. If I go to layer 2, who is the best? Polygon, Arbitrum, Aptos, right? AAA. Okay, so over here, this is a platform that straight away rate whether a project is AAA, AA, or A. Okay, do you think this is useful to you so far? Is it good? If it's good, type a chat yes. Right? If you like it, type a chat yes. Okay. So next time you see any coin, right? Strongcoin, shitcoin, come here. Let's say have a look at this coin called let's say LSD. Right? Cannot find no LSD. Oh god, LSD. Okay. Okay, you see wow, got this kind of coins. What AGI, right? CCC. Wow, this kind of coins can buy or not? Strong or shit? CCC. Huh? Strong or shit? Shit, man. This is what? Short shit coin. Remember this. You see CCC pumping? Short. Okay. CCC pumping. If Korean pump, Turkish pump, Thai pump, short. Okay. If these two variables, you see that, short. Okay. Learning something so far? Easy? Is it easy, guys? If it's easy, type a chat easy. Okay. Good, good. Okay, so the another tool that I actually shared with you is called Token Terminal. Okay, the other tool is called Certic. Okay, Skynet.certic. Okay, so right now it's already 4 o'clock already. Okay, so Certic is to see ranking. Yes, Certic is to see ranking. If it shows not audited, if not audited, don't touch. Okay, if a coin that's not audited, don't touch. It's just like you are buying a public listed company with no auditor, don't touch. Okay, if short shitcoin strategy, if short shitcoin was the strategy, I think we shared that in 3 days challenge, right? Okay, HBAR not audited. HBAR, oh, I'm surprised not audited. But HBAR I won't touch lah. HBAR tokenomics, no good. I don't like. Okay, now let's go for a 5 minutes break, right? Because an hour already. And when we come back, I'll share with you the 4 trends and narratives, because I should share there's 5, right? First is infrastructure, layer 1 and layer 2. The other 4, the 4 more trends that I'm looking at, right? 4 more trends that I'm looking at. So when we come back after 5 minutes, I'll share with you the other 4 trends. Okay, see you guys in 5 minutes. Hey guys, if you guys are back, tahu chat back. If you guys are back, tahu chat back. Now, if you realize I'm now becoming more and more tactical already, I'm going to the specific software and tools that I'm using. Are you guys getting a lot of value so far? If you guys like it so far, you guys love it, tahu chat. Let me know how you feel. I know some of you are reattending, and I highly encourage all of you guys to reattend Trend Investing Masterclass, because every time I teach, right, I always add new stuff, because I'm constantly looking for new stuff. Every day I'm learning, so I'm constantly learning new stuff, and then I'll also share it with you guys at Future Trends. My goal is for all of you guys to become smarter investor as well, so that we all can make money together, because sometimes you guys will be teaching me as well. And I love it when I have Future Trends members who share me some insights. In fact, I'll share with you some of these tools that I learned. I actually learned it from some of our coaches. Later, I'll show you some of these tools which are very, very powerful. Okay. So the next tool, so I mentioned that there are 4 trends and narratives that I'm very bullish for 2024. And I want you guys to write down. Okay. One of the narrative that I'm very, very optimistic is actually this narrative called AI, artificial intelligence. And now let me share with you why. Now, AI last year was one of the strongest narrative in stock market. This year, if crypto bull run comes in, I do think that the whole AI narrative have not ended. Okay, how many of you realize, right? This year, more and more AI tools are being created. Last 2 years ago, right, ChatGPT was being created. And then after that, NVIDIA Palm, everyone was getting into AI. This year, suddenly we have Sora, okay, where you can write text and it can create videos for you. Okay, so more and more AI things are being created. So when AI has more hype and more hype in the media, all these AI coins will benefit from it. Does it make sense? Does it make sense to you so far? If it makes sense to you so far, type a chat yes. Okay. So among the AI coins, I also want you to notice one thing, right? In the whole crypto space, the crypto market cap for AI coins is only $21 billion. Okay. I want you guys to write down $21 billion for AI coins. Okay. The whole AI crypto market combined, only AI is only 21 billion. Okay. Later I'll share with you. I want you guys to notice this. Okay. But write down first. AI market cap 21B. Okay. So in AI, what am I optimistic about? I'll be very honest. A lot of these AI coins I have already bought and I own. My biggest holding in AI is actually this coin called Fetch, F-E-T. Okay. I also own some of the other coins like RNDR, Render. I also own Tau. I also own EOS, right? AIOZ. I also own Atom, right? Atom Intelligence is data tools, data analytic tools. This is a project, Atom, where the founder of ChatGPT called Sam Altman. He's also a part of Atom, right? Atom Intelligence. Okay, so I am actually very bullish on AI tokens. In fact, I think around 30% of my holdings is in AI tokens. Okay, besides AI, okay, I'm also very optimistic on DeepIn, decentralized physical infrastructure network. Now, what it means by DeepIn? DeepIn means that in order for all these large language models to work, okay, large language models is the technology behind all this ChatGPT. They need GPUs. They need all these network infrastructures. Okay, DeepIn is the network infrastructure. So I want you to imagine, right? If AI is Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Meta, they're all doing AI. Tesla also doing AI. They need the infrastructure. The infrastructure is NVIDIA. The infrastructure is SMCI. I don't know if you guys know this company called Supermicro Computer, right? The infrastructure is companies like Intel. Okay, all these are the infrastructures for AI. Okay, DeepIn is the infrastructures for AI. Okay, in the DeepIn narrative, okay, right now one of my biggest holding is this coin called Arweave, AR. Okay, why? AR is basically supercomputers. Okay, I know a lot of all these coins are also very good, but personally, a lot of my big bet is in this coin called Arweave. Now, I do think that DeepIn is a very undervalued sector in the whole crypto space. Right now, it's only 26 billion. I want you guys to write down, right? DeepIn on whole is only 26 billion. Okay, only 26 billion. There's two DeepIn projects that's coming up, which I am very optimistic. One of them is called IONET, I-O-N-E-T. Okay, I-O-N-E-T, IONET. This coin is not in media yet. You Google, not much about it. You YouTube, not much about it. But I have met the team in Dubai. I'm very impressed. I do think that IONET, the moment they launch, I will buy. Okay, but of course, I won't buy straight away. I will monitor the chart first. I'll monitor the TA first, technical analysis first. And then when I think it's cheap enough, I will buy. Okay, another DeepIn project, which I think will be another market leader, is called Aether, A-E-T-H-I-R. Okay, future trends, we invested into Aether, our holdings in Aether. I have to let you know, I have to do a disclaimer that we already bought already. But we bought before it's listed. We invested around $400,000 into Aether alone, right? That is how confident we are in Aether. We wanted to invest in IONET, but we didn't manage to invest. They don't let us invest. Okay, maybe because I didn't manage to get a meeting, then there's no flood. I didn't manage to meet the founder. So I didn't manage to meet IONET, but I managed to meet Aether. However, Aether is also collaborating with Ionet. Okay, they are working together in the deepin sector. I do think that these two are going to be big. Okay, now that you guys are in Trend Investing Masterclass, take note of all this. All these are the insider news that we saw. YouTube, you can't see much about it yet, which is very good. Means a lot of KOLs still don't know. Okay, next one. Okay, next one, real world assets. Real world assets, I only hold 3 coins in the whole real world assets narratives. Only the top 3. Okay, only the top 3. I hold Ondo, I hold Mantra, I hold Pendle. Okay, I have all these 3. Among these 3, if you ask me which one am I most optimistic, to be very honest, all 3 also are very optimistic. All 3 also are very optimistic. Okay, yeah. The fourth category, fourth narrative is actually meme coin. Okay, meme coin. Okay, meme coin. I only have 5% of my entire holding in meme coins. Okay, why? This is my casino. This is my betting, right? If you ask me, these coins, are they useful? No, they are all jokes. But then the problem is this. Most people go into crypto treating it like a casino, right? You can't deny that fact. Most people go into crypto treating it like a casino. So I also have around 5% of my holdings in crypto, in meme coins. Peter Tam asked, how about Foxy? Foxy looks good. I have not bought yet, right? But I will buy. I do like Foxy as a meme coin. Okay. Now, if you notice, right, real world assets, I want you guys to write down, real world assets market cap is only 7B. Okay. Real world assets market cap is 7B. Write down. Okay. Now, I want you guys to write down, meme coin market cap is 54B. Okay. 54B. Now, let me ask you, meme coin as a total market cap of 54B, okay, when AI only 21B, DePIN 26B, real world assets only 7B. Does it make sense? Yes or no? Okay, does it make sense? Yes or no? Okay, all this got a real usage one, 21B, 26B, 7B. This one joke, 54B. Now, it shows you one thing, It shows you most people go into crypto treating it like a casino. Okay? So, right now, there's only 2 possibilities. Either meme coins are overvalued or all these RWA, DePIN, and AI are undervalued. Agree? If you guys agree, tell us chat A. Right? It's either AI, and AI, if you ask me, AI is one of the hottest narrative everywhere. Whether it's stocks or crypto, is the hottest narrative, only 21B. The meme coin, 54B, means it's more than double. Way more than double than AI. Does it make sense? Okay? So if you ask me, I'm actually very optimistic about the other 3. I think it's undervalued. Okay, I do think it's either that 3 is undervalued or meme coin is already overvalued. Okay, that's why my holdings in meme coins only 5%. Okay, now there's also another sector that in crypto is very bullish, but I'm not active in it. Okay, I have a bit, but I'm not active. Okay, is gaming tokens. Okay, GameFi. So if you know a lot of people, they say they launch games on crypto, like Axie Infinity, you can play game, you can get crypto, right? That's called GameFi. Okay. I don't really touch GameFi because I don't understand. There's certain things about GameFi which I don't agree. So I decided to not be active in it. I choose my battles to be in DePIN, AI, RWA, infrastructure, and meme coins. Okay, and because I don't have that much time to read so much about GameFi, right? And I'm not really a gamer, so I don't really understand. So I decided not to touch this. Okay. But if you want, you can go and study yourself. Okay. This might be another narrative that can make money. If you're a gamer, then you can go and study. It will help you. But if you're not a gamer, you go and study also, you won't understand. Okay. But there's a lot of YouTubers that promote GameFi. Unfortunately, I'm just not into GameFi. Okay. But I'm just letting you know there's a hype in the market lah. Okay. You can also look at gaming platforms, like example Gala, right? Portal or Myra or Nakamoto. All these are GameFi kind of stuff, right? Gaming blockchains like IMAX, Beam. Okay. Yeah. All these are into games. Okay. So this is the gaming category. Okay. So something very important for you to take note of is this. You got to categorize the crypto by market cap. Okay. So in crypto, how I categorize it is this. If it's below 300 million market cap, is what I call a micro cap. If it's 300 million to 1 billion, it's called a small cap. Okay. If it's 1 billion to 10 billion, it's called a mid cap. If it's 10 billion and above, it's called a large cap. Okay. Now, if you invest into micro cap, the risk is the highest. If you invest into large cap, the risk is the lowest. Okay. So I see some questions. I'm going to answer your questions. Tanya is asking how to filter by narrative. I will show it to you. Now, how many of you don't know how to see market cap? If you don't know, type on the chat, please, right? Please. Okay. If you don't know how to see, type on the chat, please. Okay. Now, let me show you. Okay. So I'm going to answer some of your questions. How to filter by narratives. Same thing. Go to coinmarketcap.com. When you go to coinmarketcap.com, can see here categories. Yeah. You can see there's meme coins, Solana, gaming, AI, right? Okay. So if you want to filter, just come here. Come categories. You see what kind of coins you're looking for. So let's say if I want to find Deepin, right? I just put Deepin, I find, right? You can see number 21, 2, 3. I can go and see Deepin already. Once I click in, all these coins are all in the Deepin category. Do you guys understand so far? If you understand so far, type on chat you, right? If you guys understand so far, type on chat you. Okay? So if you're fine, remember come in, click here, categories. If you're fine AI is straight away here already. Why? Because it's one of the strongest narrative. Yeah. Unfortunately, right now, it's already 35B, right? 35B market cap, right? It's growing, yeah? Okay. So you can come in, you can see all these are AI tokens. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to do is this. How do you see market cap? Now, a lot of people, right, they look at this, they look at price. Okay. They say, Jonathan, why buy Solana? Okay. Why don't you buy Cardano? Cardano is only 40 cents. Imagine if Cardano go to $136. Is it possible? Possible. Everything in crypto is possible, right? Okay. But then you do not measure how big a project is through the price. You measure it through this part called market cap. Everyone, please type on the chat MC, market cap. Market cap means how big is the cake. Okay. Because if I have a piece of cake, okay, I have a piece of cake, but I cut a lot of pieces. Every unit is very small. But if I have a big piece of cake, I only cut 4 pieces. Every piece of cake is very big. Okay? If you understand what I'm talking about, type on chat yes. Okay? If you don't understand, type on chat no. Okay? Again, if I have a piece of cake that is this big, I cut 100 pieces. So every unit is very small. If this piece of cake, I only cut 4 pieces. So every unit is very big. Okay. So sometimes you see some of the prices are very high. Why? Because they cut into very small. Okay. This is not a Black Forest cake. This is just a book. But imagine if this is a cake. Okay. Now you look at it. Some people tell me, Jonathan, Shiba Inu will be $1. If Shiba Inu $1, I'm very rich already. Okay. I can tell you, very, very hard. Why? Although it's 0.0000, yeah, Okay, 40 then 2463. But the market cap of this coin is 14 billion. Okay, the market cap of Shiba alone is half of the total AI coins combined market cap. Okay, does it make sense or not? Yes or no? Okay, does it make sense? So what happened is this. Why is it that it's so cheap? Is because the circulating supply of this coin is very high, which means they cut into many pieces. You can see, is 1, 2, 3. Okay, is 589 trillion pieces. Right? That's why the unit per coin is very small. So never look at the price to determine whether this coin is cheap or expensive. You must always look at the size of the cake. The size of the cake is what? Market cap. If you guys are learning something so far, something very new to you, type on the chat, wow. Yeah. If this is something new to you, type on the chat, wow. Okay. So don't be conned by what I call unit bias, right? Some projects, they purposely cut until very small. Then every coin 0.0000 something. All this is to con investors, right? To create a unit bias so that you think that they are very cheap. But are they really cheap? No, they are not very cheap. They are not exactly that cheap. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to look at market cap. Okay? Now, if you want to invest into coins like Bitcoin today's value is 1.2 B. The whole cake is 1.2 B. Okay, which means it's already very big. Can Bitcoin create a 10x return during this bull run? Do you think it's possible? The possibility high or low? Right? The possibility high or low? Type on chat, high or low? Is very low in my opinion, right? If it goes to, let's say, 10 times, it goes to 620,000 in this bull run, okay? It means that the market cap is 12 billion, you know. It's too high already, okay? Not that fast. Will it happen in maybe future, but not now? I don't think now can happen. Yeah. It's trillion, it's 12 trillion. Yeah, right now it's 1.2 trillion. Yeah. So it has to go to 12 trillion. It's impossible, right? I think even the world largest company right now, the valuation is only 3 trillion, right? This is 1.2 trillion. It's too hard already. Okay. So why is it that I like to look into low market cap projects? Okay. It's because when I look into low market cap projects, I look into the possibilities of them growing even higher. Okay. Now, I want you to see this, right? Like Deepin. This is the Deepin narrative. Deepin narrative. Okay. Arif got potential to be the next superstar in this narrative, which is why I placed a huge bet in Arif. Because I do think that Arif is better than ICP. Okay. Honestly speaking, I do think that Arif is better than ICP. But ICP right now, the market cap is around 6 billion. Arif is only 2 billion. If Arif catch up with ICP market cap, okay, it will grow how many times? Type on the chat. 3 times. Arif potentially can go to $91. In fact, my valuation for Arif is $150. Okay, I do think that it's not only worth a 5 billion in a bull run. I think it will easily go to 10 billion when the bull run happens. Right, for a project like Arif with so many good news. Okay, so that is how I make my thesis, and that's how I decide to invest into certain projects. Okay, are you guys learning something so far? Okay, Theta, I don't know why. I don't know why many people like Theta. I know Theta is in gaming, but I don't study gaming enough. So Sanan, I can't comment about Theta. Okay, I can't comment about Theta because it's a gaming project. Okay, it's a metaverse gaming project, which I am not optimistic about it. I prefer to focus on what I'm good at. Okay, so something very important for you to take note is you got to know what is your circle of competence and focus on it. Okay, Rune is good. Tara, I don't know what is Tara. Rune is Torchin, right? Yeah. Atom, no. Right now, I'm also not optimistic about Atom. Okay. Yeah. Ton, yes, I'm optimistic. Okay. HC Chua asks, is it possible to value intrinsic value of coins like stocks? No. Unfortunately, we have not reached that stage yet. Remember, stocks, you can only calculate intrinsic value on stocks that are matured. You can never calculate intrinsic value of a stock when it's still a startup stage. Look at companies like Unity, right? Projects like that. They are all still at startup stage. You cannot calculate intrinsic value. So all this, you have to calculate future value, right? Crypto is like angel investing. You are investing into idea, you're investing into something still very new, hoping that it will gain traction later on. So the way we invest into crypto, you need to think like a venture capital. Okay, everyone, please down the chat VC. VC means venture capital. Okay, VC means venture capital. Okay, so risk versus reward. I want you guys to know when you invest into microcap, the risk is the highest. Okay, but the reward is also potentially the highest. Okay, when you invest into large cap, the risk is the lowest, but the potential rewards is possibly the lowest in this entire crypto market as well. Okay. Now, the next one I want to show you is this software. Now, every morning when I wake up, what do? I go to this software called Social Value. Okay, I will show you, okay. I go to this software called Social Value. Now, this is one of the softwares that I go to every single morning. The moment I wake up, I log in, I can see how are all the coins performing. I can look at the different sectors. So it looks like right now, the market is doing very bad as we are doing this trading. Okay, you can see every sector is red. The sector that is performing the worst is actually meme coins. Okay. Yeah, you can see the sector that performing the worst is actually meme coins. Then we can see, okay. Yeah, the heat map is red. Crypto fear and greed index is actually coming down. Bitcoin inflow. Okay, so sometimes I also come in, I look at here ETF. Okay, I look at the ETFs, right? ETF, red, outflow 3 days already. Not good, not good for crypto, okay, net outflow. Then sometimes I actually come in here to read news. So all the latest news, the hottest news, sorted out by 24 hours popularity is all here. Okay. The latest news all here. Okay. You can not only read news, right? You can also check out influencers. Influencers means Twitter guys. Those guys on Twitter. What are some of the Twitter posts that are very important that you need to watch out for? Okay. Then there's research. This is scholarship research. Okay. Also come to this platform called dashboard. Right now crypto fear and greed index is 67. Okay, it's coming down. Very good. Okay. I want the fear and greed index to go to 55. If 55, I'll be more aggressive in my investing. Okay. Yeah. So this platform is called Social Value. I can see everything over here, everything in one software. Macro. When I come here, right, I can straight see what are the upcoming macro news that I need to watch out for, right? So you can see, 1st of May, these are the news to watch out for. Okay. 2nd May, right? This is non-farm payroll. People in Forex like to look at this. Okay. So everything, right, I can see here. I can even see the dollar index. Okay, it looks like dollar is strengthening. Gold, right? I can see all this stuff, right? Like in terms of interest rate, what are the probabilities? So in the past, you have to go to many different websites. So what happened is a lot of professional investors or traders, those who invest into stocks and commodities, they subscribe into a software called Bloomberg Terminal. How many of you heard of Bloomberg Terminal before? If you heard of Bloomberg Terminal before, type in the chat, yes. Okay. If you heard of Bloomberg Terminal before, type in the chat, yes. Okay. Very expensive, and yes, it's very expensive. Now, I want to let you guys know, right? This is basically the Bloomberg Terminal for crypto. Okay. This is the Bloomberg Terminal for crypto. I have all my watch list here. I can come in, I can look at all the coins that I'm looking at, right? And then I straight away, let's say I click on fetch. it can straight away show me everything already. Yeah, all the research insights. And what's the most beautiful thing about this software is this. In crypto, there's this thing called token unlock. For example, I share with you this coin called Sui, right? I love Sui. I like Sui. But then one thing I don't like about Sui is this. A lot of people still haven't received their token. So every single day, they are still unlocking their token, right? You can see this is called token unlock. So even who invests into Sui, who owns Sui, all this stuff, right? You can see everything here. Okay. All the investors all in one page. Okay. Their investors are huge. One of them is FTX, unfortunately, right? But Coinbase, Binance all invested into Sui. So this is a very strong project. Okay. Now, this software, I actually met the founders of this team, managed to convince them to work with Future Trends. So they are going to charge for this software. But what if I tell you that Future Trends members, you can get it for free? How many of you are very excited about that? Yeah. If you're happy, type a chat, yeah. Yeah. If you're happy, type a chat, yeah. Yeah. Future Trends members, you can get it for free. Okay. Now I'm going to give you the link where you can get this for free. Okay. Cool. Okay. So guys, do me a favor. Go and scan this link. Many lock means still risky, means they will slowly unlock. When they slowly unlock, once they slowly unlock, what happens is a lot of venture capitals, they can unlock their value and they can sell off their tokens. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So guys, scan the QR code. This is our Future Trends link. You can get it for free, guys. Okay. Now, I want to share with you another software which I use. It's called Dropsteps. Okay. Everyone, you scan already, right? If done, please type on the chat done. Okay. Yeah. If done, type on chat done. Then I can continue. Okay, good. Good. Okay, then the other software that I want you guys to be able to learn is this software called Dropsteps Investors. Okay. You can go to this. Yeah. Dropsteps. You can write down lah. Okay, this software, right, is also very powerful one. Why? Let me show you how it works. Okay. Cannot link to App Store. Yeah, I don't think can link to App Store. Okay. Now, Dropstep Investor, if you guys can see. Now, in crypto, we must know who are the big boys who are investing into the projects. Okay. And what we do is we go in to look at who are the big VCs and what are they investing into. Okay. So you can come in, right? You can see these VCs like Jumpstart, A16Z, all these are very big VCs. And you can see, right, they like these guys, Jump Trading. They invested into 10 projects. So far, retail ROI, they already make 224 times. How many of you think this is crazy, right? How many think this is crazy? Okay. Made 10 investments, made 224 times. If you agree this is crazy, check crazy. Okay. You can see these guys make 154 bets. They already make 58 times. Okay, how do you agree, right? This kind of returns are no way you can see in stock market one. Okay, agree or not? If you agree with that, type chat A. Yeah. If you agree, type chat A. Okay. So I'll be very honest with you, right? Like many people always ask me this, Jonathan, what is your vision? What is your vision in Future Trends? Do you want to be like the largest training academy in Malaysia, Singapore? No, I'm not interested. Okay, to be very honest, I'm not interested. That's why I don't build. Desmond and I, we didn't build a business model where we give you a bit. Then after that, we upsell you, tell you a bit, upsell you, tell you a bit, upsell you. No, the only time we will give upsell a program, right, is for coaching. Right? Coaching means you want our private time. Then you have to pay for coaching because that's our private time. Right? Fair or not? If you guys agree that it's very fair, chat fair. Okay? If you have a personal time, yeah, then of course I have to charge. Right? But more other than that, right? Every time we have anything, we will share with you guys on. Anything we find that's new, we will share with you guys on. Our Trend Investing Masterclass, keep upgrading one. You can attempt for free one. Okay? Can I create all this into mini programs and then upsell? Can, but I don't want because that's not my dream, right? Our dream is actually to become one of the most influential investors in the crypto market to be able to play with these guys. Okay. So we want to focus on becoming better investors, and hopefully, right, we can help you guys on while we are on the way there as well. Okay. How many of you think this is a better path, right? If you feel that this is a better path, chat yes. Okay. So our dream, right, is to one day have Future Trends, our name in the here, right, as one of the most influential investors in the market. Yeah. So if you want, you can also come in. You can come into this platform. You can see, hey, what are they investing to? The latest round, you can see they invested into this project called Wormhole. If you guys know, Wormhole is already listed, right? Yeah. PYTH, they also invested into PYTH. What is PYTH? PYTH is like Chainlink, right? It's an oracle, right? They invested into Solana, they invested into Lido, yeah. So you can see, right, all these VCs where they invest into. Do you think this will be useful? If you know that this guy, everything he invests, right, always make money one, will you want to follow him? Yes or no? Yeah. So this is one of the ways. Yeah, you cannot direct copy their trade. Why? Because they invest into a valuation that is way lower than its listing price. Okay. When they invest, because they are VCs, when they invest before it's listed. Just like us, we bought Aether before it's listed. I can even tell you when it's listing. It's because we got insider news. Okay, so all these VCs, they got insider news. You understand so far? If you understand so far, check yes. Okay, so some of the things you can do is you can come into this lah. Then you can see lah what is Jump Trading investing into, what is A16 investing into. Okay, now I will let you guys know the only time you can access into investment opportunities like this is when you become a whale, right? When you have at least 100,000, then both Desmond and I, we want to invite you to be a part of the whale inner circle. Okay. But if you are not a whale yet, your goal is to work towards that 100,000 US dollar. Okay. To be a whale. And how to do that? One of the platform, I learned this from Jared and Amy, right? You guys know, do you guys know Jared and Amy? If you guys know Jared and Amy, chat G&A, right? G&A, right? They are the ones who create ATM, right? Altcoins Trading Mastery. And they are the one who taught me this platform. This platform, okay, where you can actually check accumulation phase. Yeah. So I'm going to give you a chat. I'm going to post on the chat here. You can see which coin they have increment in value, but then, okay, the price haven't really pumped. So you can see all these coins, the volume have increased, but then some of them, their coins haven't really pumped, which means what? Which means the whales are actually buying. Okay, the whales are actually buying. Okay, but of course, not all these coins are good coins. You must come in and find good coins, right? You must find coins that has huge volume, haven't pumped, but strong coins. Okay, so this is also another tool that I go and check out every day to see that whether there's any opportunity in the market or not. Okay, is it useful so far? Okay, this accumulation phase, accumulation zone tool, right? If it's useful, time I'll chat you. Okay, if you like it so far, time I'll chat you. Okay, very good. Okay, and all these tools are free, guys. Remember this. All these tools are free. You don't need to pay. Okay. Okay, can you explain how to read the accumulation table? Now, let me explain to you. I just want to make sure that you guys really, really, really get it. Okay. Okay. So over here is volume. Okay. On the right is volume. Okay. On the right is volume. Over here is the price. So if you see, right, certain coins, volume has already increased by 4,000%. Okay. But the price is down. You can see there's an accumulation phase for the past 16 days. Is it worth noticing? Yes or no? Which means people are buying, but then the price haven't really increased. Is it worth noticing? Yes or no? Okay, type on chat, guys. Yeah. Yes, right. So which means possibly at this point of time, people are accumulating for the pump. Whales are accumulating for the pump. Understand so far? Yeah. If you guys understand, type on chat, yes. Okay. If you understand, type on the chat, yes. Okay. So I hope you know how to use this already. Okay. So I'll share with you my top 4 crypto investing strategy. For me, I noticed one thing this year, especially up to this stage, the retail, which means your friends out there who are not into crypto, have not really came in yet. Okay, normal people have not really came in yet. Most of you probably came in because you read some news, you came for Future Trends Summit, you came for Future Trends, and then you join us. But do you agree, right? If you go for coffee, most of your friends are not in crypto yet. If you agree with that, time I chat yes. Okay? Yeah? If you agree with that, time I chat yes. Okay? So right now, what is happening is there's not enough money in the market. So when there's not enough money in the market, the money is constantly moving among the current investors into different narratives. So one of my top investing strategy this year right now, before the retail really comes in, is to trade based on narratives. Okay, so sometimes you'll see us like saying, hey, this week, guys, we are looking to Solana coins. Sometimes you say, guys, this week, NVIDIA conference coming, look into AI coins, right? Right now, meme coins. Meme coins are the one that is pumping because right now the market is moving sideways. The only reason why meme coins were pumped is because of the crypto degens. Crypto degens means those very crypto people, right? They are all just taking bets on meme coins. So it's a bit dangerous. If you ask me, it's a bit dangerous. Right now, I'm actually just doing DCA, right? Then once I buy already, I buy cheap. What do? I stake. Okay? How many of you here, you know how to stake? Right? If you know how to stake, type a chat 2. If you don't know, type a chat no. Okay? If you know, type a chat yes. If you don't know, type a chat no. Okay? Okay. So one of the things I do is after I buy, what I do is, okay, let me go in. Let me go into my account. How many of you here you use Bybit? How many of you here you use BingX? If Bybit, type a chat Bybit. If you use BingX, you type a chat BingX. Okay? You come Bybit. This is my Bybit account. Come to here. Earn. Go and see earn. Okay? Go and see earn. Then you can choose which coin you want to invest in. Like example, right? Even USDT, right? USDT also you can earn money in, right? Flexible savings right now is how much? Or 7.3% per year per year, right? Okay, so you can actually stake your coins here. Okay, you can stake your coins here. Okay, understand so far? Which means you buy certain coins, you can put into fixed deposit, right? And then you can stake your coins here. It's like FD. Yes, you're right. Like FD, like if I buy now, right? Then I can, even USDT also you can stake on, right? Right now if I stake, yeah. Okay, you can deposit lah. You can stake. Okay, below $500, 7.35%. Above $500, 2.35%. Right. Right now, I'm actually receiving around $25 per day. Right, you can see estimated yield. Why you see $1 is 26 is because I already got some money inside. Right, so this is a way where you can actually stake your money. Right, stake certain coins, but not all coins can be staked. If it's BingX, you come here, go to wealth. Okay, go to wealth. I don't know why I cannot load. Wealth. Come to wealth. You see? Okay, because I'm staking, right? I'm also staking. So in my BingX, I'm actually receiving $1 a day. Yeah. Okay, been receiving for 160 days already. Yeah. Binance also got, guys. Right? So what I do, right? To be honest, right? This staking thing, right? You cannot make life-changing money. I want to be very honest with you. You cannot make life-changing money. Okay? But it's like when since you are leaving the money there, you might as well just go and stick it. Okay? Yeah? Liquidity mining, all this, I don't touch. I only touch flexible. right? I only touch flexible, right? I don't do lock-in periods, one. Don't do lock-in periods, guys. You know why? I experienced this the hard way. How many of you remember Luna? Right? If you remember Luna, type on the chat, Luna. Okay. My lock-in period for Luna that time was 21 days. The thing 7 days from $90 went to zero. I have to wait 21 days to withdraw my money. I cannot sell. Okay. So Luna there, I lost, I think around 30 over thousand. Okay. Because I go and stick my Luna. I cannot sell. So after that, I learned one thing. Only do flexible staking. Flexible staking means I put in, I get out. Anytime I want to get out. Okay. Liquidity mining all also nowadays I don't touch already. Okay. I only go for one thing, flexible savings. Because in crypto, any shit can happen. Okay. Any shit can happen. Remember this. Okay. If you notice, I'm very conservative. I teach you all the conservative stuff. I know some people teach you yield farming lah. Some people teach you what? Yeah, liquidity mining lah. Okay. Lock your money lah. Okay. I know it works. But then a lot of people don't tell you the risk. I'm telling you the risk. I paid $30,000 to learn the lesson. So I hope that you don't go through that lesson anymore. Okay. I will tell you my wins. I will tell you my losses also. Okay. I learned it. It took me 30,000 to learn that. Don't touch. Okay. How many of you feel that this is a very good session so far? Right? If you like it so far, type a chat yes. Okay. Yeah. Conservative is good. Yes, you're right. Okay. One of my top 4 investing strategies is nowadays I also look into buying on DEX before listing on SEX. Okay. So one of the things I highly encourage all of you guys to do, is this. When you also go into crypto, right? You go into Bybit or BingX, you go and look for this part called launch pool or launch pad. Okay. You also can look into launch pool or launch pad. Some people are asking me, Maxi can stake or not? I have money in Maxi, but I never go and check the staking before. Let me check since you guys asked. Okay. I also got Maxi one. Okay. How many of you here, you only use Maxi? If you use Maxi only, type on chat me. Okay. Got Maxi got So you go to Maxi, you go to MX DeFi. Okay. You go into, guys who use Maxi, you go into Maxi, you go to more, you use MX DeFi. MX DeFi, same thing. Okay. Maxi also got. Okay. Cool, guys. Cool. If it's cool, check cool. Okay. Good. Okay. One of my strategy now is also buying on DEX, decentralized exchange, before listing on SEX. Okay. So sometimes you also notice in Discord, I share, guys, look into Launchpad, look into Launchpool, right? The step-by-step process is all in FT tutorial. Please go and watch there. Okay. And also, the one which I've been very, very busy with is seed investing with VCs. Okay. Chien, you got question? Just type. Yeah, just type your question. Yeah. Do you suggest buy spot then all-in staking? Depends. Not all coins can be staked. Just remember this. Not all coins can be staked. If a staking requires me to lock in too long, I prefer not to. Okay, I prefer not to stick and lock in too long. I only go for flexible staking. Okay, VC means venture capital. Like the project like Aether, right? Aether is seed investing with venture capitals. Okay, yeah. But this one requires you to have minimum $100,000 to join the Whale Inner Circle. Okay, yeah. This one is the highest return lah. Yeah, whale level. Yes, you're right. Whale level. Okay. So whales, very often they are able to invest in micro caps before they become large caps. Okay. So one of the things I hope you guys are, after today, you guys will have the vision is this, that all of you guys, your dream is to move towards becoming a whale. Okay. How many of you here, your goal now is to have at least $100,000 and work towards becoming a whale? If got, time and chat, yes. Yeah. Okay. Alicia Tan says, wait, let me see the questions. Okay. Jamie asks, must have USD 100,000 or fiat currency USD. Okay. USD 100,000. Alicia says how to do staking in Bybit. Don't worry. If you miss that, go to FT tutorial. Go to FT tutorial. Okay. 100,000 must be on hand now. No, in your crypto wallet lah. Yeah, in your crypto wallet. Sharon Wang asks how to buy on DEX. How to buy on DEX, all this, right? Don't worry. Go to FT tutorial. Actually, we already recorded already. How to buy on Jupiter, right? How to buy on Launchpad, how to buy on Launchpool. Everything is tutorial. Okay. JW says, can you share your ARB story? Okay, ARB short story. Okay. 100,000, is it purely crypto wallet? Yes. Only crypto wallet. Is Bybit and Maxi considered a crypto wallet? Yes. Okay. So let me share with you, right? Some of you are asking me about my ARB story. Now, let me share with you my mistake with ARB. Let me come to social value. So what happened was I actually bought ARB at 80 cents. Okay. I bought ARB at 80 cents. Listed, came down, I bought 80 cents. Okay. It pumped to 240. How many of you feel that, wow, 240, Jonathan is like God? Okay. How many agree with that? Few months from 80 cents went to 240. My average price was $1.10. Okay. And over here, to be very honest, I actually put in 5 figures US dollars. Okay. How many feel that? Wow, not bad. Okay. If you agree, not bad, good returns, type a chat, yes. Okay. But then what happened was this. Okay. What happened was there's this thing called token unlock. Token unlock means a lot of venture capital who bought much earlier, they are not allowed to sell. Okay. Only at March 16, they are allowed to sell. Okay. Only at March 16, they are allowed to slowly receive their tokens to sell. Okay. Now, I thought that ARB is a very, very good project. I thought that a lot of the venture capitals will not sell. Okay. So I only took 30% of my profit. Okay. 30% of my total ARB holdings, I only sold 30%. I kept 70%. Okay. So what happened was after that, a lot of people get a lot of big whales, venture capitals get their tokens, and then they all started selling. So guess what happened to ARB? From $2.40 came back down to now $1, 1.05. Okay. So what happened? From feeling like God, I started to feel like dog. Okay. Because I didn't sell 100%. I only sold 30%. Okay. Now, how many of you realize? Okay. Tokenomics is very important. All these are called tokenomics. Okay. From feeling like God, I felt like dog. Yeah. You learning something so far? Right? If you guys are learning something so far, check yes. Okay. Can you still hold ARB? I'm still holding ARB. I still hold that 70% of my ARB. Why? Because I think the token unlock is happening. It's just gonna move. They're gonna continue selling, but the biggest token unlock was here. The biggest token unlock was here, 17th of March. Okay, 17th of March. Okay. Eugene Wong says, no wonder need a therapist. Yeah, yeah. There are some months I actually earn a Tesla, right? But some months I actually lose a Tesla. Yeah. That's why I do need a therapist, which I need to meet regularly. Yeah. Yeah. Is to train me in terms of my mental health, right? To have someone to talk to keep me grounded. Yeah. I am not crazy. Just to let you know, I'm not getting a therapist, not the psycho, right? Those psychotherapists kind which I'm crazy or what. I'm not on medication. It's like having a life coach. Okay. How many of you understand having a life coach to help you, right? That kind of coach. Okay. Understand. So I'm not crazy. I'm not taking any medication one. Okay. Anand SG says you didn't answer my question. What's your question? Anand. Okay. Anand. No question also? I don't see a question. Yeah. Scalping one not in English. Please go and talk to the team because I don't handle the scalping stuff. Okay. I am now focused on helping you guys on Trend Investing Masterclass. Okay. Yeah. So token, okay, some of you are asking, so token locking is good, temporary is good, but long-term wise, once they unlock, a lot of these whales will sell. Understand so far? Those who make a lot of profits already, they will sell. So when they sell, the token price will drop. Understand? Okay. If you guys understand so far, touch at you. Okay. So before you invest, there's 5 important rules I want to share with you guys. Okay. First important rule is this. Now, during this next 9 to 12 months, when you invest, make sure first thing, you have around 6 months of emergency cash. Now, let me tell you why this is important. It's because if you put all in, you put your rent money, your mortgage money in, I can assure you, you'll be very, very stressful when you trade, when you invest. Okay? Although I'm heavily invested, but I want to let you guys know I've cash for my next 6 months that no matter what, I won't need to touch my crypto money. Okay? Understand so far? If you understand, touch at you. Okay? I have 6 months of emergency cash that no matter what, I don't need to liquidate my crypto portfolio even when I'm losing money. Okay? So it's very important to have emergency cash. Okay? One of the biggest problem I see a lot of people is they all in. Crypto dumb. They need money. They have to cut loss to sell their crypto, okay, for their daily savings, for their daily expenses. So what happened is this. After they sell, pay daily expenses, crypto pump. They lose money. Okay, so make sure you have emergency cash. Second thing, if you want to invest like what I'm doing right now in terms of spot investing, DCA investing, you need to have around 9 to 12 months of market outlook, which means you can stay invested for 9 to 12 months. Okay? Third, while you guys are being investors and traders here, find ways to build more cash flow. Okay? Find ways to build more cash flow. During this period of time, when you have cash flow, you realize when you trade, when you invest, you'll be more confident. When you make money, okay, good. If you lose money because you know cash flow is coming in, your heart is more settled. Okay? Fourth thing, remember to take profit. Remember to take profit. I share this with you, right? It's also a reminder to myself. ARB, I could have made so much more. Okay, I could have made 6 figures profit. End up, I went back to where I originally was. Okay? So remember to take profit. Okay? And number 5. Okay? Number 5. You must learn to diversify. Don't go all in into one coin. Now, I'll share with you a case study. This is a real true story. I got into crypto 2016, 2017. I got a bunch of friends. So I got a bunch of friends, right, where we all went to crypto together. So I got one guy, he became a millionaire through crypto. Okay, he became a millionaire through crypto, but not the best way. So what happened was the last bull run, okay, he went all in into a coin. Okay, $10,000 became $100,000. Okay, then after he had his $100,000, okay, ringgit lah, this is ringgit lah. After he has $100,000, he invested into another coin. That second coin all in 100,000, only one coin. That 100,000 became $1 million. Everything within a year. How many of you feel that my friend is genius? If you feel that my friend is genius, he took 2 bets. First bet, 10,000 became 100,000. Second bet, 100,000 became 1 million. If you think that he's a genius type of chat, yes. Okay? Super lucky. But what happened was this. He didn't sell. Okay? From 1 million, went back to less than $100,000. Okay? Way lesser than $100,000. He didn't sell. Okay? This was around 2021. Then one day, okay, I received a phone call in a WhatsApp group. This friend of mine kena heart attack. He got heart attack. He was only 38 years old at that point of time. 2 kids, heart attack. Okay? Went hospital, rushed to hospital. Luckily, he didn't die. But it was so bad. it was bad enough that insurance pay out. Just nice, before COVID, he spoke to me before. He asked me, how much is my sum assured? I said 1 million. I told him, you have 2 kids. You better get yourself 1 million insurance. He also go and buy $1 million insurance. So because of his heart attack, he received $1 million. So did he make money through crypto? Kinda yes. But he lost money in crypto, which got him that $1 million through insurance. Okay. Today he thanked me for helping him to become a millionaire. Okay. I hope you don't become a millionaire like my friend because of heart attack. Please. Okay. This is a true story. Yeah. Today we are still very good friends. Yeah. Nowadays, he is still investing into crypto, but he don't learn from his lesson. He's still all in. Okay. I don't understand. But I told him I will use your lesson to teach everyone, don't be like you. Okay. So please make money from crypto. Please don't make money from insurance. Okay or not? If you guys agree with that, type of chat okay. Yeah? If you guys are okay with this advice, type of chat okay. Okay. So how to build a spot portfolio? Now, it really depends on who are you. Are you a low risk investor? Are you a mid risk investor? Or are you a high risk investor? Now, if you are at an older age, lesser cash flow, you need to be safe. Okay, my suggestion is this. My suggestion is go for low risk. Okay, maybe you just buy Bitcoin, Ethereum. Okay, if you are saying that, hey, because I'm in future trends, I can take more risks. Good. Then you go for mid risk. You can have a bit of large cap, a bit of mid cap, a bit of small cap. Okay. If you're here to be a high risk investor, right? You say, I really want to make 5 to 10 times. I will let you know, you need to take a higher risk approach. Maybe Bitcoin, Ethereum combine only 30%. Small, mid cap 30%, small cap 30%, micro cap 10%. Okay. Now, me personally, this is my portfolio. Okay. I'm now around 25% Ethereum, 5% Bitcoin, mid cap 30%, small cap 30%, micro cap 30%. Okay. So guys, I want you guys to write down which kind of portfolio do you want to build? Okay. Do you want to be a low risk investor? Do you want to be a mid risk investor? Or do you want to be a high risk investor? Okay. You got to decide. Okay. I want to show you my top 10 holdings. I probably have not showed it before. This is my top 10 holdings. Okay. As of yesterday. Yeah. As of yesterday, my Ethereum now is 24%. Arbitrum is 5%. Arweave is 4%. Jupiter is 3%. Phantom is 3%. Pendle is 3%. Bitcoin is 3%.